Well. Oh goodness, what a way to start. Hello, hello darlings, hello crazy bird lady. How wonderful it is to see you, and how wonderful it is of you to subscribe for your second month. Thank you ever so, my darling. Mwah. You join me today, playing a little bit of Fallout 76. Don't mind the screaming, you know, it happens. It's very normal. Hello, spiritual. This is also very normal. We're having a normal one here. What is it actually shooting at me? Oof, 726. Yes, we're playing some 726. We're going to be playing with our dear Kyle and Marie, actually. But currently, we have the background music still on, don't we? Let's turn that off. Especially, there's somebody outside my door. So, before we do anything else, I think we're going to have to deal with this issue. So let's just, we'll stim pack up, and we need a little bit of Radaway. Alright. Now we pull out our fire axe. Where are you? Who's here? The moment I go outside. Ah, there we go. Come back here. Ruffian. Scoundrel. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to eat you. I'm very much less than impressed in general with this game as well. But it is a lot more fun with friends. And more fun, you know, when you just go around killing everything, which is what I do, mostly. Anyhow, speaking of friends, we are supposed to be playing this with my dear Kyle. So let's go and say hello to him. Let's see. Oh. Not live yet, apparently. There we go. I have to message him and tell him that I'm live now. Okay, well, let's look at this. Oh dear, the game's buggered out on me. Come on. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think Kyle's in stream. We should just teleport on top of them. That'd be a good idea. Kyle's camp. Where is Kyle? I know they're in-game. I know you're here, Kyle! Oh my god, I thought that was another Scorched I had to kill. Okay, how do I get to the social menu? Is that tab? No, that's... Control? No. God, I do not remember. I hate the menu. Oh, there we go. Menu, social. Let's do this. Let's just hop on top of Kyle. And maybe that will remind him. Ooh, Dark Hollow Manor. Well, that seems like an appropriate place for us to be, doesn't it? Let's just see how things go there. So how is everyone doing today? It's a beautiful Friday here. Oh, lovely outside. I'm so delighted to be able to enjoy a little bit of time in the woods without the bugs chomping at my heels, which is very, very rare. Usually they're quite voracious. Here we go, we're in Skyline Valley. How exciting. So this is the entirely new area that was just added, oh goodness, added to the game today, a map expansion. I don't know where it is relative to everything else. I think, okay, so the golf club, is that the golf club? No, this is an entirely different area. I see, there's a mountain range and then there's this whole new area. Lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Well then. You know what we should do? We should hop into Kyle's stream and let him know that we're here. Let's do that. We're here. Oh dear, I'm on my own stream now. Okay, let's see. There we go. We are waiting for your invitation, darling. Let's hear. Can we actually get... We can unmute and get Kyle. We can hear Kyle now.
You were waiting my invitation. Oh, I do apologise. I think I... Right. You love Maureen forgetting the yeah,
There we go. We can hear Kyle now.
Trying to play that at age... I don't know how old I was when I first played it. 14? That was a laugh.
Okay, so...
I'm going to get my guests in the stream. So we are going to... Or I'm going to do... at least 2 things. I'm going to do... that. Yes. And
there we go. Alright. Lovely. And I'm going to be right back as well. We're going to be right back, and then we're going to have Kyle here as well. So don't go anywhere. Oh, that's what we wanted. Pressing all the wrong buttons here. It's habitual. Terrible shame. But here we go. We've got myself live. We're just waiting for an invitation now. Hello, Kyle. Beautiful. We have your beautiful self up on my screen now, but let's just shrink you down. No, that's too small. It's either too big or too small. But my goodness, don't you look lovely today? Your makeup is fabulous, darling.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm learning.
You're doing wonderfully, truly.
I think I found my colour palette as well. At some point I'm going to come on and just look completely wild.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's
so you're
no
live.
secret. I like looking completely wild as well.
Yes.
I am live, and just to underlay the joke I just made, I tabbed to an image of Stabatha.
Yeah.
Stream of beautiful men. Truly, aren't you lucky, my dear crazy bird lady? So this is Skyline Valley, is it?
We're in. Yes, this is Skyline Valley. I've got no idea what we're going to find here.
I don't know, but I like the color palette.
Yeah, the sky looks very bisexual.
I was just thinking it looked evil, but you know, either or works for me.
Hand. Yeah.
Either works for me.
There's a meme response there, isn't there? Why not both?
Why not both? Okay, so I'm running the wrong direction, I think. So what is this? A missile array? Well, not a missile array, a satellite array, not missiles.
I'm at a weather station, as I was reminded.
A weather station?
Yes, I've got no idea why.
Oh dear. Excuse me. Was that you shooting at me? Oh no, it's a robot.
No,
Mr. Robot, down. Down, boy. Mind your damned manners. Okay, these robots. Very rude.
There we go.
There we are. Really need to start using VATS more. It is actually quite useful for a melee build. It just locks you on.
Yeah, it's quite good. In Melee, certainly.
Alright, let's just stim pack up a little bit.
There we are. Now, I've got one more thing I need to do. I need to get your stream up so that I can attempt to be witty in response to things that are being said in your chat.
Ah, not much is being said in my chat, actually. You know, they're very quiet today. I think it's been a hard week.
Unacceptable.
Everyone's feeling a little bit under the weather. I was as well. You know, I was feeling I've been quite tired. I haven't slept very well in a couple of days, and I was wondering last night if I would even have the energy for this stream. So I'm glad everything worked out in that regard. Why are there so many doors you can't enter? If you're not going to make it so I can enter a door, don't put a door there. Have it be...
I think you're expecting too much.
I feel like I've never played a Fallout. I mean, I've seen doors that are labelled as inaccessible, but it's rare. Most Fallout games are a little bit better about, you know, not giving you a door if they won't let you use it at any point.
I think my favourite door in any Fallout game, I'm sure it was in 3, it might have been New Vegas. There's that wrecked house out in the middle of nowhere with a door on the front of it, and when you open the door, it just says "fuck you" in graffiti on the wall behind it.
Oh yes, doesn't it have like a grenade bouquet, or is that a different one? No, that's an.
I think that's they've done that a few times actually. They've had a locked door, which when you go through it, it attempts to kill you.
Which is always a treat. Hello, Kameya Singer. Hello, Charm Serenia. Welcome, my dears. Popping in to say hello. Thank you. We do so appreciate you popping in. Oh my goodness. Who's shooting at us?
Oh yeah, you're going to be delighted. There's more Robo-Brains here.
That's wonderful. Well, at least these are weaponized ones. That makes sense. It's in line with what Robo-Brains were built for.
Pause for a moment. Could you just stand still? I feel like we just need to...
Appreciate what
just appreciate the look.
It's quite something, isn't it?
If I stand next to you, I think we've taken different tacts. Really,
we have different approaches to our look. Certainly,
it's the shoes I like.
The shoes are something, aren't they?
I feel like they should squeak.
They should. I mean, I would absolutely kill to have it so that when I ran, there was a squeaking noise. Even if like that came with like a complete nullification of all stealth attempts, I would absolutely take that. With no benefit whatsoever but to hear it squeak.
So, and that's a bit dismissive of my character. He has got an assault rifle. The gay that works the cosmetics counter.
It's just your makeup looks so fabulous. You've got a little bit of a James Charles look going on, I will admit.
Yes, no, there is, absolutely.
Which is literally the gay that works the cosmetics counter.
It is, isn't it?
It's the quintessential.
The word that Siren and Robot both used was fuckboy. which felt very harsh. But
I don't think it's a fuckboy, look, because I don't feel like a fuckboy wears that much makeup.
Do you think? So you're saying he's more made up than a fuckboy?
Yes.
Right. But
most of them still. It's not to say that they wouldn't be made up, but like literal, like makeup.
Yeah.
They will primp and preen, but they won't put, you know, eyeliner on.
I don't think he's. Yeah, I think he's got that much on. He's got eyeshadow, eyeliner. I've got a look now.
It's quite
see what I've actually put on him. It is right. Okay, so eyeliner, yes. He's actually got 4 lots of eyeliner on at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
He's got eyeshadow.
See, I usually just go for the shadow. I love the shadow. But that's what I do in real life too. I don't actually wear eyeliner very often. I just put on shadow.
Eyeliner is a pig to put on.
It's so uncomfortable.
I've been discovering.
And it never gets, you know, not comfortable. Especially, you know, you put it on your waterline or what have you. The pencil, that's always atrocious.
You say he has lip filler. I'm not sure he looks like he has lip filler. I think he looks like he has naturally full lips.
Yes, he's pouty.
Which I'm saying slightly tongue-in-cheek.
Well, I'm sure he uses those naturally full lips for something else than tongues in his cheeks.
Yeah, they've probably seen lots of use. Although we are in a wasteland, and he does have standards.
Well, that's a good way to survive in a wasteland, though.
Oh, well, potentially, yes.
It's very good. Oh, no.
Oh, good. Well, we've started as you mean to go on, I'm sure.
Oh, lovely. I mean, usually I don't take that much fall damage.
Yeah, but you just... That was like a 40-meter drop.
I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. It's fine. I'll just give up. It's fine. I don't care. I don't think I was carrying anything of value. It does upgrade quite a lot of looks. It's true. For me, I'm just comfortable with.
You were actually
comfortable with how my eyes look with just a bit of shadow on them. There we go.
The jester shoes should prevent fall damage and instead do a big squeak. So the
Yes,
astute
that
observation
absolutely
side,
is true.
if those shoes, I think they should have a variety of quite extreme buffs and debuffs. Like stealth, it
Absolutely.
should just set your stealth to like -100.
Absolutely. I'm fine with that.
Agility -5 probably.
Yes, it would make it quite hard to maneuver, certainly.
Yeah. Now, do you want to just explore the area for now? Or do you
I mean,
want to start
I'm always
questing?
good for a bit of exploration and murder.
That's why you do it at the right time then, 'cause this is as far as I've got.
Wonderful.
It's this weather station.
Perfect. Let's grab my pitchfork out. Lovely.
Siren will definitely approve of this weapon.
Yes, isn't this wonderful? Kyle gave it to me. It's perfect. I'm going to stab somebody to death with it. Or even better, I'll stab them not to death, but they'll be left burning.
Well, it's actually quite a clean weapon to stab someone to death with because there wouldn't be much bleeding.
Oh, yes, it'll cauterize them. And in fact, you can
Yeah.
cook the meat for Stabitha, because of course we know she's going to eat it anyhow.
Naturally,
Whether
yes.
it's
You
cooked
make
or
a
not.
Good point.
But this way, it might be able to prevent some parasites.
Yeah. In which case, you really ought to have a flamethrower as well.
Oh,
Just
I
to-
mean, I would use a flamethrower. Problem is, you have to be careful not to overcook them.
Yes.
Thinking a
Yeah,
nice-
I imagine
nice
you take
bit
your
of char.
corpse blue, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. What is this? Is this like... This does not seem like a safe space to be. I don't think this is the safest way down this mountain.
No. All I'm going to say is I made it down.
Well, I'm here.
There you go. You're here.
I'm here.
I don't know what we're looking for. I suppose we'll start the quest once Marie joins us, and for now we just find stuff.
There's a big, sucky thing in the sky. A cyclone. Crazy
Yeah.
bird lady,
Big-
oh,
I
thank you for
prefer big
gifting a
sucky bird.
sub to Kamea Singer. That's very kind of you, darling. We do so appreciate it. That sound afterwards caught me off guard. I'm just going to steal some junk here out of this pile. Maybe I'll get something good. Nothing. I got a can of paint. I'm sure that
nice.
paint is completely congealed by now.
Well, I don't know. It'd be like 1950s paint. I mean, that stuff does last forever.
I guess on the lead.
Yeah.
It's just one big chunk of lead now.
I'm sure there's a use for it somewhere.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it'll
what I
help
don't
protect
get
us
is you
from
get oil out of it.
radiation. We'll just paint something with it.
Yes.
Oh, there's
Yes.
a Yaogwai here.
Fill your boots.
Is he friendly? He's
No.
not. He's frenzied.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
there's
he
3 of
just
them.
Nearly wiped me in one hit. Dear, oh dear. I'm bravely running away.
Brave Sir Robin bravely fled. Oh dear. Oh dear. They've caught me. They've ruined my legs. My legs aren't working anymore. They can climb. Of course they can climb. They're bears. I now have weeping sores. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
this
I've
one's
got
literally labeled deadly. Okay. Well, I'm in a safe space now, and there's a corpse here that I can eat to, recover a bit of my health.
They're running away from me now.
Excellent. Wonderful. I survived! I'm going to consider that a win, even if I didn't contribute whatsoever.
Oh dear. They're coming back.
Oh dear. I was also coming back, so maybe I should not be doing that. Let me pull
There's
out
an
my...
opportunity here for you to criticise my health bar, if you want to.
Oh, that's fine. You're in combat, darling. Oh my goodness.
Broken.
It's just tanking grenades! Oh my goodness. Boing. Just run away.
While you're handling that one, I'll see if I can.
I think handling is a generous term here. I think it's going to be handling me. I'm about to get revenanted.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. It's
you like
done.
a
It
hand?
doesn't even want to eat me. It's just looking at me. Then again,
That's probably the outfit.
it's terrified. I'm going to give up. That's fine. Not carrying anything of value. I don't care.
Feeling like I should go back and get my Gauss rifle. I'm not sure. Oh my god.
Of course, I don't. I don't have a place to teleport to, so
Did you not get the weather station?
I did. No, I got the weather station. I just have to teleport all the way back there. Is more what I'm saying.
Ah.
It's okay. I could just fast travel back onto you.
Yeah, you'll be able to fast travel. Don't fast travel just yet.
Oh, the bear's still there.
Oh no, I've got the Algua. I'm going to head to another area so you actually arrive at me and not back up the mountain.
Oh, that's true. It will just bring me to the weather station again, won't it?
Yes. I jumped stupidly high for someone who works at Sephora. He's a marsupial.
Marsupial makeup man.
Okay, you can fast travel to me now. I feel like this area we've just found is very much your vibe.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Feels fairly perilous.
I do like perilous. I saw
You might fast travel and arrive in the middle of it.
I saw in one of the fast travel screens actually something that was very, very big. And I thought, oh, well, I just moved my place to the evil, not evil, but the haunted camp. And I'm already going to want to move it again.
I haven't even seen your new camp yet.
Yes. Well, I'll have to give you a tour a bit later.
Mm.
It's lovely. There's not much there, but... Ooh. Oh, yes. Lovely. Oh, there's a goddamn bear here again. This one's weak, though. I can take care of this one.
You sure?
Nope, it just tanked another bloody grenade.
Oh, you've made that.
They don't do anything. There we go.
No, these are... I think these are level 100 Yaoguai.
I mean, this one just says level 30. But it's not...
30.
It should be manageable, but it really is taking just no damage from my my grenades. And I certainly can't deal with it in oh goodness, in melee range. Just going to swipe me. Okay, I'll just hide back here. What on earth with these Yaoguai? Okay, there's a robot here. I could probably deal with the robot.
Okay, Yaoguai dead.
Alright, wonderful. Excellent work.
I'm going to have to go and get my Gauss rifle.
They're very tanky.
It's just not working. They are. They're tough.
Well, they don't have any armor, but unless I mean, I don't have anything that specifically does hollow point damage, so not always very helpful.
Are you feeling confident enough to take on the Mr. Gardener?
I mean, I think I could take on a gardener.
If it gives you now, I am going to laugh. I almost wanted it to, but no, you handled it very well.
The gardener's fine. It's just the Yaoguai, which is so tanky.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's what you said last time about my lag and the explosive damage. I think that might be the case. Because even though it doesn't seem like I'm that laggy, I'm definitely doing like... The health bar isn't moving when I hit them with explosives. Even point blank.
Yeah, it's not even server latency, it's just hit detection latency. It's calculated in a weird way. These Fallout 76 uses Amazon Web Service servers, which are usually pretty good. So I can only imagine it's the engine that causes the lag. You notice it a lot more on slower firing, harder hitting weapons. The higher your rate of fire, the lower your damage per shot, the less you notice it.
Which I never use high rate of fire weapons.
It's quite novel, isn't it, to find a building that's got windows?
Well, this is a very well kept building as well. Like, perusing it, the furniture is in good repair. The bathroom isn't functional, but, you know, they never are.
No.
They don't have functional toilet meshes in this game.
Which is mad, because...
all they have to do is shift
They're in the files.
They just don't use them ever.
They don't use them. No, they are actually in the game
like,
files. So you can, if you're feeling nerdy enough, as I was, you can take the 76 ESM,
take the Luro,
put it in the Fallout 4, in your Fallout 4 mod organizer instance and run Xedit on it, and you can peruse all the game files. There's clean toilets, clean sinks, all the Institute furniture. That's all in here.
Oh my goodness.
It's just not used.
You'd think they would want to reuse all the assets they can.
Yeah. And Siren makes a very good point. This area is nicely kept, but you've destroyed
killed the gardener.
The
yes.
gardener. Yeah.
Well, there might be another gardener.
Cabin,
Here's the supervisor. Oh right, this is supposed to be the Prime Minister's base, isn't it?
Apparently. It sounds like you've done more reading into this than I have.
I did actually. I watched a little video. Apparently there's some kind of bunker in the basement here. This might not be the right one.
Right. That's the Brown House. Prime Minister's cabin. Another little cabin over there.
Alright.
It's a real place, Siren. What is it? It's a real place in the real world.
I'm fairly certain this is a real place. Where the Prime Minister is apparently sent when they visit.
You know, and I've come into this completely cold. You know, you're collecting plushies to go on a shelf.
Well, I was, but I kept destroying them.
Do you want something that I don't think you actually can destroy? Would you like a shelf of robot models?
You know, robots aren't really my thing. They don't bleed enough.
No.
I mean,
The oil comes out of them.
That's fine, but it's... Oh, combat armor helmet. Well, I'll take that. I'm not going to wear it because it'll ruin my look. But...
Batman?
Fat Man.
I think you've tried that, actually.
Again, it's the explosive damage. It's just... I feel like I'll hit someone directly and nothing happens. There's a special agent here. It's a fembot. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't eat her corpse, so... but I can level up, actually. Let's do that. Let's level up. What do I need?
You at some point need to get starched genes.
Yes, which is that? Is that luck?
Luck. It's under luck, yes.
Okay, let's keep going for luck.
You'll be pleased to know, Siren, that your rival Fembot is dead.
No starch genes, but I am going to take Psychopath, tier 2, because I am now using my VATS.
Oh, if you're using VATS, then that's well worth having, because the extra damage you get from crits can be pretty enormous.
Indeed. I don't like that she swings it sometimes. Quite frequently, actually.
Well,
I feel like the jab should be like the standard attack.
yeah, but she's unhinged. She is not a hinged person.
It's true.
And, you know,
She's not the most rational woman.
No, I feel like swinging a pointed object is exactly the kind of unhinged behaviour that we would expect from Stabitha.
It's true. I mean, but Stabitha is literally in her name, so you would think that she would prioritise that.
Yeah, especially with a pointed object.
Indeed. She's not swing wildly at her.
I'm actually hacking this, and I'm hacking it properly, so if anyone watching doesn't know how to hack, I can attempt to explain it.
There we go. Create a new generation of hackers.
Overdue.
There's no loot roll in here. There is, but I can't take it. Oh, what's that? What's that buzzing? Is there a robot? Is there a robot somewhere? Watching from Killer Stream, but quickly sending love here too. Well, thank you, Siren Medic. We do so appreciate you popping in and saying hello. There's a robot down here. I'm going to go kill it. Oh, there's another one right here. This one has a police insignia on it, so it like deserves to die, especially.
Yeah, that's your target through and through, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think that you would attack more vitriolically would potentially be a police ghoul.
A police
Because
ghoul.
then you'd be able to eat them afterwards.
That would be great, wouldn't it? This gardener has a hat. Why did they put a straw hat on a robot?
Points for style?
Well, it's not the most stylish straw hat, I will say.
Are straw hats ever particularly stylish?
I don't know. I quite like
They probably
I
can
quite
be.
like a bowler, not a bowler. Can't remember the name.
Well, those big flappy hats, the ones that are like enormous.
No, I can't remember the bloody name of the hat at the moment. But I do like the big floppy ones, true. A straw boater, that was the word. A straw boater, yes.
I know it says Secret Service Office, but the idea that the service is blocked by the vines, so it just says Secret Office on the side, is quite funny to me.
Ooh, it's not very secret of an office if it's labelled.
Not really. A sun hat, so the big floppy one is a sun
Yes,
hat.
a big sun hat is quite nice. I do have one of those. Actually, I have two of
I
those.
hate this roof. This roof makes me feel really quite unhappy.
What's so bad about I can't reach, so...
It's flat on top, but they've gone through all the trouble of having sloped sides, and then they've made it flat on top anyway.
Straw boaters remind you of the Music Man. Yes, it's very, what's the Buffalo Bill core.
Am I being thick, or is there not actually a door?
There is a door, but it's all boarded up, so we can't access it. At least they boarded it up. They had the they had the kindness to board it up rather than just have a door that you can't interact with.
Yeah, it just magically doesn't open.
Doesn't open, doesn't even acknowledge that it is a door. Can I just recline on this? No, I can't.
We've got loads more to discover if we go anywhere sort of east to south, actually. I'm going to vote for us continuing south.
Sure, that sounds good. I really like this place. It's very, very, evil looking.
Oh, super mutants.
Oh, super mutants.
We've got a super mutant champion down there.
This far east. What's the law reason for super mutants in Appalachia?
There isn't one. Come on, I didn't think it through that much. That's not true. I think they did actually. I think they're supposed to be some other separate experiment that conveniently returned exactly the same result.
Of course. Did that do any damage? It did not. Well, actually, his hound got a little bit damaged. Just keep throwing explosives down at them.
Yeah, this is a very brave way of conducting warfare.
I mean, you know what? They had it coming. They're the ones who decided to make their base inside a crevice. This is just
Yeah, that's the real crime.
It is just a
where they
foolish
made their
decision. It doesn't make any sense.
It's not because they're super mutants. It's not because they rampage and murder and pillage. It's because they decided to set up shack in a whatever this
Well,
is.
you know, the raiding and the pillaging, it's just part of what they are. They're super mutants. And, you know, the West Coast ones have brains, but the East Coast ones are basically all, you know, not very smart. So...
I mean, if we accept that these are all basically kids in terms
Oh
of
no!
their development and
Snuck up
intellect,
behind us.
that kind of makes them the good guys.
It makes them the good guys because they're not very smart.
Well, the orcs in 40k are kind of the good guys. They're not evil.
They're
evil, or are
they're
they just living out
amoral.
their best lives?
Well, that's the thing, they're amoral, right? Rather than immoral.
Yeah.
I think super
tower.
mutants are mostly
No.
amoral.
Yeah, Oh, it's an oil stack. Oil
Ooh,
drill.
fun. Some of that delightful Texas tea.
And mole miners here.
Ooh, I like killing those guys. Alright, boys, where are you?
A world full of raiders and
Oh.
rogues. Instinct isn't a crime. Which category do we fit into?
I'm definitely counting as a raider.
Yeah, there's no question for you. Yeah, you're a raider.
Where's my alcohol? Oh no. I don't have any alcohol. I'm suffering from withdrawal.
Have you actually made your character an alcoholic?
It wasn't intentional, but you know, things happen.
I think mine was for a while. It seems to be quite easy to do that early game.
Well, alcohol does, you know, exist in spades. Wait, can I eat him right now? I'm a bit hungry. Yes, let's just eat
In-game
him.
my raider, IRL I'm a rogue. I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
Oh, look, it's an actual mole rat. Oh my goodness, was that you? Or do they have missile launchers? I think they have a missile launcher.
Etymologically, that's a rocket launcher, but yes, it's them, not me.
Oh dear. My
These grenades are useless.
my weapon has completely disappeared.
What do you mean it's disappeared?
I mean, it broke.
So it hasn't broken.
It broke, and I don't have a backup on a hotkey at the moment.
Do you have backup weapons at all?
I do. Yes, I have a fire axe. Actually, a very good fire axe. It's furious, so I'll just keep doing more and more damage the more I hit someone with it.
Yeah, Furious is nice.
What do you mean my heated pitchfork has been broken? It was already broken.
Oh, the game did that to me earlier. My assault
Oh,
rifle
there we go.
broke.
No,
Told me
now my
immediately.
fire axe broke as well, and it just told me about the other one as a result. So I'm going to have to bring a base over here, fix some up. And that's fine.
Well, hang on, remember, you're gonna, if you move your camp now...
Oh, that's true. I can't show it off. Okay,
well,
well, we're at this...
oh, no.
Are we at this
We're here,
location?
you can always fast travel back here.
Yes, okay. So let's go back to my camp.
Yeah, you can show off your camp.
I can show off my camp on stream. That'll be good fun. Okay. And then I can, you know, repair my weapons, which would also be good fun. Alright.
Yes.
It's the bell tower in the forest, so I'll just travel there and you can teleport on top of me.
Have you called it the bell tower?
Yes. Because it's the bell
Right.
tower, literally.
Okay. There's no innuendo there, it is actually just a tower with a bell at the top.
Oh, yes. With a bell end.
Siren makes the observation that we've both been doing nothing but showing off our camp so far.
Well, that is my specialty. Hello, Moongrove Witch. Hello. Alright. I've actually teleported further away than you are.
Which is quite funny. These doll heads,
Aren't they
that
great?
you're doing?
Yes. Aren't they fabulous?
That's not necessarily the F word I would have used, but sure. They're fucking horrifying. I think.
I think they really set the
There's so
tone
many
around
of
here.
them.
Well, that and the screaming. That sets the tone too.
God, you put them like all the way out here as well.
Of course.
God.
You have to set the tone.
Yes, I think you've done that.
And again, the
You've got
screaming
screaming,
helps.
yeah.
The screaming really helps. I've got, you know, I took one of the wheelchairs from the asylum.
Nice touch.
There was a body in it, but I just, you know, I shoved him off. We've got, you know, bone chimes all about. It's very comfy. There's a few. This one's my pet buzzard here. Off you go.
This is the pet. I like that it's a ghost buzzard.
Yes, it just goes through the walls. And this is where I'm going to store all of my creepy dolls. When I collect them, I'm going to put them all in these display cases.
Right.
It's going to be fabulous.
You can ring the bell.
You can, yes. It's
God.
perfect. So yes.
There's one
Make
thing I
yourself at
observed.
home.
light. I'm not sure one becomes at home here. But there's no lighting.
No, well, we don't want that. Also,
No,
I don't have
no.
much unlocked, so that the only lights I have available to me are just generally not very suitable for the theme. Also have this,
Yeah.
and this, which of
Oh,
course
nice.
makes me look particularly racist for whatever
Okay,
reason.
let me. No, it does. It does. It's kind of like Ku Klux Klan goes mad. But let me just go to photo mode here because there is a picture to be had there.
I'm sure there is.
Just shut the door. I need
The
to
door
get
has a
these
particular
doll
creak
heads
to
in
it.
There we go. I think that's about right. Let's go from here. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's what we want. Let's just adjust the field of view a little bit.
Isn't it wonderful? My god, the
God.
rumbling, the screaming, the everything.
I like. Oh, the noise. Yeah, we need to get some noise in this picture. I think maybe a frame. God. And then let's turn up the brightness, contrast, saturation. Really drive home the fact that this is a completely fucked up situation. Okay.
I think it's driven home, really. You know, I don't actually use that many human bones. I mean, there's some above my head, but it's mostly doll heads. It's, you know,
That's not a normal observation to make.
I didn't kill that many people to make this house. It was
I didn't
mostly
use
dolls.
that many human bones. I used some human bones, obviously, but not an excessive amount.
Well,
I
you
used a normal
know.
amount of human bones.
I would say slightly more than normal amount of human bones, but it's like 30, 70. You know.
Right. I mean, I would have said the normal amount was 0, but I suspect we're operating on a slightly different wavelength when it comes to camp design. A bit like character design.
You know what? It's like an ossuary. It's upscale. It's upscale.
Now, I can, if you're interested, build probably some quite suitable lights for you.
Oh, well, if they're suitable.
Well, whether you consider them suitable or not is different. I certainly inside, I feel like a string of lights across the ceiling is probably better than
Probably.
one light bulb.
The screaming. Oh, it's so good.
Like that. I don't know, that's quite a warm glow from those lights, though.
That's the problem, is that light kind of makes things more comfortable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fix this up.
Maybe a lantern. What about a lantern?
Lanterns are good. I can't do a workbench repair. I can't do any repair. I'm missing goodies. What do I need to repair this now?
If you just dropped up what's broken on the floor, I'll repair it in a minute.
I might have what I need. What do I need? I don't have enough wood. I'll just go outside and grab some wood. I'll get wood. Actually, you know what? I have items I can scrap.
You're not going to struggle to get wood with a home like this.
Let's go here. Well, I'm right out in the woods. It's nice, actually. Missile launcher, mole rat teeth, sure. There we go. I'm sure I can repair it now. Oh, nope, still not enough wood. Okay, well then.
Get wood by the bell tower. Yeah, that's going to be that sounds like an album name, doesn't it?
Here we go. Wood scraps. Let's take those wood scraps. We're good. We've got the wood. I've got wood. Oh no, that's not what I want to repair. I want to repair this. There we are. Did it. I fixed it myself.
Now, there's something that I feel is quite psycho about this particular sign. Maybe you could decide if you like it. There's something that... Oh, I can't place it there. Where can I... We'll just put it on the side wall here as a test for now. I feel like
Hello.
that somehow just...
I mean, I do
don't know,
quite
it's
like
eerie.
it. Is there any way we could put it where that door knocker is up there? Let me see if I can...
That's what I was just trying, is would it fit there?
If I get rid of
That skull,
there's a
if
knocker.
you move the knocker, yeah, I could probably put it there.
I'm trying to, like, press the button. It's not working. Okay, where's the bloody camp? God damn it. There we are. Okay. Switch to modify. Let's get rid of that knocker. Put away the knockers. There we are.
Right, will this hello sign fit there?
It's perfect.
Not really. No.
Right now, actually, it just says hell.
Oh, I can't place it up there. That's gutting. Can I place it higher up? Oh, what about right at the top?
I mean, that's good. Is there any way... You know what? I wish we could... I wish we could just knock out the O. That would be fabulous.
Just make it say hell. There might be a way to put... Maybe I can find like a sign or something I could stick over the front of it. Let me have a look.
Welcome to hell. The scream truly punctuated that comment perfectly. Welcome to hell screams in the distance.
I think this will work, actually. I just need to get the placement right. And what I put there matters, obviously.
Yes. We just need like a human skull or something. That would be perfect. Or a doll head.
No, that's annoying. It's just clipped in front. Or behind, rather.
Oh, so it has. Let me see too. Let me go up here. What else do we have in our inventory here? It kind of works.
I mean, that's not a very elegant way of doing it, but it does now say hell.
It does say hell, and I feel like that's what was important. You know, not the elegance.
No. No, elegance here might be somewhat of a lost cause.
No,
now I think about it, I probably could have put a head or something there. Speaking of heads, are there any creature heads that you'd like to have inside?
Only, you know what, only humans. You know, that's all we're doing. We're not going to... No animal cruelty here.
You do run up to and murder every single animal we see.
Well, not all of them. Sometimes they murder me.
Yes, this is true. What about a snallygaster? That don't count.
A snarlygaster? I mean,
would you
yes,
like a snallygaster on the wall?
I feel like a snarlygaster on the wall would probably be quite appropriate.
If I place this here, you'll be able to move it. But it kind of protrudes.
I think that's perfect.
Somewhat.
That's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Wonderful. Thank you, darling. Oh, you can see the eyes on its side.
You wouldn't sit in that chair, would you? Unless you were a little bit. Yeah, yes, but unless you were a little bit, I didn't get to add unhinged. You took care of it for me.
Oh, this mask is perfect. I love it.
Again, there's a good photo to be had there.
There is, but you know,
you need to learn how to use photo mode so you can start.
I mean, yeah. Let me have a look. What is the button for photo mode?
Press escape and then T.
Oh, you have to go into your thing. Okay.
Yes, and then I'm gonna
lovely
watch your stream while you do this.
We're going to go. There we go.
Come into my office.
I showed you my bell tower. Now, answer me. Okay. How do I... Oh, no, we want the show player on. What do I do here? Field of view. Oh, yes. There we go. That's perfect. Depth of field on. There we go.
All the filters you can play around with as well.
Absolutely. Let's turn the brightness down a little bit. Increase the saturation and the contrast. Oh yes, no, you know, I'll lower the saturation a bit, but the contrast has to go way up. Oh goodness gracious me! Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
God, that's
there we go. Scan lines. We want that. And a vintage frame. Oh no, here we go. That's perfect. Can I? No. I feel like everything... This is already good as it is. No, we'll go with that. Okay.
I just feel the need to point out that that's going to be a new loading screen for you.
Absolutely perfect. That'll be a jump scare every time I have to fast travel anywhere. Hello, Marie. Oh, how good it is to see you, darling. We're just admiring my new camp. How do you like it? Do you like all my doll heads? Those aren't doll heads. Those are human heads. I'm very proud of the doll heads. I paid good atoms for those. It was a worthwhile investment. I invested real money in those doll heads. Which makes them somehow scarier.
Yes.
Okay, how's my inventory? I need to
Right.
drop off.
Yeah, while you're tidying up, I'm going to see if I can improve the hell sign.
Oh, lovely. Yes, please do. Silver
There's a
ore.
chair that we need to get you, by the way.
Would it be a better chair than the haunted wheelchair from the
Oh, yes.
asylum?
Very much so.
I'm going to get rid of the
But I
grenade
don't have the
launcher,
plan,
as much as
so
I like
I
it.
can't do it.
I love the grenade launcher, but it just does not love me. Terrible
No, it's
pity
not been
that.
working for you, has it?
It really isn't. I might use this crossbow actually though, because it does quite a bit of extra damage to robots.
Mounted beaver.
Mounted beaver? I mean, what else are you
Yeah.
going to do with the beaver?
I'm just looking to see what else I could block the O with. God, this stream is just ripe for innuendo, isn't it? What about I could put a possum over the O.
That sounds perfect. One of the screaming three-headed ones.
I think it is. You can't really see, but it does clearly now. It says hell now.
Perfect. Going to keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of my park uniform. Mothman eggs. I probably don't need to carry those around.
Not really.
You know, as delicious as they
Oh,
are.
I'm gonna change to the Gauss rifle, aren't I?
The screaming.
The screaming happens quite a lot, doesn't it?
It does. Well, I mean, keep in mind, Stabatha is in the vicinity. You would assume screaming to happen a lot.
Yeah, but you're just going through a box at the moment.
I am terrifying, even so.
Dialectical materialism rating is insufficient.
Oh,
Report.
I'm sorry, communism bot.
Comrade.
My
You upset
apparently
the communist bot.
I do have I upset the communist bot. My dialectical materialist rating was not good enough. Apparently, that doesn't make any
dear.
sense, but
It's about every 8 seconds, isn't it?
you know, it's a scary place.
Yeah. There's probably a certain amount of therapy in that for a particular type of person.
Well, Stabatha certainly feels right at home. Alright, I now have a decent amount of carry weight.
Snallygaster is just outrageous.
The Snarlygast is perfect, truly. I want to see what you did with the O. Hell possum. Hello possum. It still says hello! It's just hello possum now.
Well, yeah, what, can you
Oh
see
my
the
god,
owl on
it's
your
Dame
screen?
Edna! Hello possums!
Would you like an owlet? That's quite creepy.
I mean, a possum's perfect. I'm happy with the possum. I'm just
Oh, no, I mean
acknowledging
separately.
that it, sure, an owlet. Oh my god, that's horrible.
It is, isn't it? Isn't that grim?
That is,
In fact, as the owner of a pet bird, that's particularly
it
unpleasant.
really is, isn't it? I mean, I love it. It's perfect, but it just looks like someone took a baby owl and nailed it to a board.
It probably is all it is.
Made no attempt to, you know, properly taxidermize it. It's just nailed to a board and dried out a little bit. The feathers are falling out on the ground.
Yeah, it's straight into the punch bowl.
Yes, lovely. Delicious. Speaking of delicious, I need to go and see if there's any alcohol over here. Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, your character's a pisshead, actually. I might have some booze. It's no use to me.
Hello? There we go. What do you have? Comex? Don't know what that is. But, oh, hello. Goodness. Wait your bloody turn! Just jumping on me while I'm eating one of their friends. Let me have my first meal before I go for my seconds. Thank you very much.
Elaborate, Siren. How exactly was I so British, then?
So British.
I don't think anything I said was particularly British. I didn't try and colonise anything.
Didn't complain about any spices.
No. I didn't stand in a line. Didn't steal things to put in a museum.
I do want to steal a few things to put in my museum, though. And by things, I mean, you know, dolls.
Okay, Siren, you make a valid point. I accept your argument. Siren's point is that I said, oh, your character's a pisshead, I might have some booze. I'm not sure that's British. I think that's probably more West Midlandsy? Maybe a little bit Brummy?
It's still just regional. Oh, Scout's Life. Let's take that. Lovely
The
little
claws are going to
magazine.
come out in a minute.
The
Did
cool-
I have a flag, Marie? Did I have a flag? What? It is still British, although you are a little bit different up there.
Hello? Anyone in here?
There's some beer and some whiskey in your bell tower.
Oh, thank you.
Not something I thought I'd say tonight.
Oh! The paintings go spinning.
And Marie,
Everything's
did I
fine.
have flags? Yes. Oh, I need to hit the things you can talk. Oh, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right, let's stand here and look at the vulture, which is irrelevant actually because you're no longer on the screen.
That's how I keep my.
Marie, you're muted, Marie.
That's how I keep my
Your
victims
microphone's not
free
turned
from all the flesh. Keeps it clean. They keep camp clean. They're caretakers. Alright, let's get back to my
There you go, now
eerily
you can do it.
racist banjo routine. It's the front porch aspect of it, I think.
Ding 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 ding.
I think that's what's making it so uncomfortable. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with playing a banjo. Sitting on the front porch playing a banjo, there's something questionable about it.
Yeah, but I have to say again, what really makes it for me is the shoes.
Yeah.
Well, I have big feet.
It's not so much the size as the shape. They are very swollen toes.
Well, I mean, my diet's not good.
It's not good.
I have hypothyroidism.
Yes.
So much gout.
And gout. Hypothyroidism and gout. Tabitha has both. Ooh, and she's an alcoholic. Thank you for the alcohol. Beautiful. Let's down a beer quickly.
Sorry, what you've just said to me is, I think offensive on 4 levels. Because you're simultaneously insulting everyone from the south.
Well, I have to see
Suggesting that I'm
this.
playing at being a southerner.
Any south, really.
You're having a go at people who are common, quote unquote. And you're actually criticising me for sounding as northern as you, which makes it offensive on 5 levels because I don't sound northern. But you're suggesting that if I did it would be bad. So that's like Jimmy Carr level of
Do you like a proper northern accent?
offence in jokes. Offence in jokes.
I think it's fabulous, truly. Oh, I closed the wrong tab. Oh no! Am I still in? There we go. I think I hopped out. I hopped out by accident. I pressed the wrong button.
There's an owlet shedding into the punch bowl, and there's a doll head
Let's fix this. There we
eagerly
go.
looking at the punch bowl.
Well, I mean, she's thirsty.
Are we ready to go and do the quest?
I'm ready. I got rid of my missile launcher, and now I'm perfect. Let's travel. Let's just have a little bit of whiskey first.
Can't hear you, Oren. I think you're having
You can't hear me. Oh,
technical difficulty.
am I?
Or I am. One of us is.
I don't hear him either.
I'm
Oh,
backstage.
no, he's muted on Stream Together.
It was my fault initially. Turn camera on. It is having some
Okay, your
issues.
camera's back on Stream Together. We're still
But-
muted there.
That is very peculiar. Huh.
I don't know why I just looked to see if I could unmute you. That would be a massive violation of privacy if I could.
I can't unmute myself. That's very odd.
While Oren works out how to get himself off mute, Marie, if you look in your
I'm going to. There
quest
we go.
log, you should
Chat,
have
I'm
a quest
still
called
backstage.
An unlikely invitation.
That
Yes,
helped.
I saw that pop up when I logged
I'm still backstage.
And
There we
there's
go.
a Vault-Tec broadcast that you need to listen to.
in. Okay.
Goodness me, it is warm in here. This is what I get for
Sound
wearing a
awful lot.
turtleneck
But it
today.
reveals that we need to go to just outside the Overseer's camp, actually, which feels like a weird place.
Funnily, I have a camp right there. Like literally right in that spot.
Am I in now?
Okay, are you
There we
back
go.
on? You're still
I'm-
muted.
there we are.
There you are, you're back.
Yes, I was
Perfect.
hitting the button so many times, I guess it toggled to muted again, but I couldn't speak because I was backstage previously.
Yes.
There we go. I'm here now. My hair looks better for some weird reason, but that's probably just because I hadn't been checking it previously. Alright.
Become more voluminous. You
Yes.
injected some
It's the
air
humidity.
into
It's
it
the
from
bloody
there.
humidity. It's just puffing up. It's not fun. But you know, I'll survive.
The sweaty armpit of Ontario.
It's great being as close, far south as possible.
Yeah. I remember those days. Walk outside and
It's all a
you just
sauna here.
walk into a wall of
But
wet.
you know, I just looked so good with the turtleneck, so I had to. Can I make some pumpkin soup? That sounds delectable. Going to make some of that.
Sounds
Why would I
very
bother making that, actually? I just...
Tabitha.
Pardon? Who's anti-Stabitha?
Well, pumpkin soup's pretty anti-Stabitha, isn't it?
It is. I'm not going to eat it. But you know, it's a good side. I feel like that would be a good side for human.
Raw human.
Raw human flesh. Well, I mean, it's not raw human if I'm using the heated pitchfork. The
Fair.
scream! The scream's timing there. Does not like the idea of me eating human flesh.
Filled with the fill of the bourgeoisie. It must be cleansed.
Everything goes better with dips. With the I suppose pumpkin soup could be a dip for the right thing. I suppose if
I
you
mean,
dip bread in soup,
Yes, you dip your
it
bread
makes
in
the soup a
there.
dip.
Oh no, we have moved from is it soup to is it dip?
What defines a dip? A dip is a pretty broad concept. I don't
I
think...
don't mind.
Soup.
Also, soup
okay
is a
with
broad
defining
concept. It's tea.
I'm
That everyone's too loose with tea.
Yes, right, okay, yes, everyone's too loose with tea because tea is a plant. And tea the drink is a drink made from tea the plant. Everything else is not a tea.
Of the room. Let
You know, people come up to you and say, "Oh, do you want some chamomile tea?" No, fuck off. It's not chamomile tea. It's chamomile. It's a chamomile infusion.
Speaking
Unless you
of
combine
teas,
chamomile with tea leaves, in which case, sure, fine, it's chamomile tea.
I dropped a
Look.
link for a good cherry rose tea in
Ooh.
the food channel for you, Morningstar.
Is it cherry
did you?
rose tea or is it
No,
a cherry
it's
rose
cherry
infusion?
rose rooibos, so it's an infusion.
Right.
Tisane.
Okay.
I do like a nice rose tea. Seafoam has been letting me have... Well, actually, they've done it now, but they were letting me have a little bit of a nice black tea with rose infusion that they were having for a while. Where is everyone?
Yeah, this is
I've
rooibos,
gone
so it's
to-
non-caffeinated.
Near the objective. I'm at the Wayward, which is next to where we need to go.
I'm just going to
So
teleport
you're going to
onto
need to
you.
go into your quest log. You want to select the
Oh my god.
an unlikely invitation quest. And then there's a radio broadcast you want to listen to.
Immediately got jump scared by the picture that I just took.
You need to keep adding to that. Now you've discovered photo mode, you need to just...
Oh
You
dear.
probably need to take some nice pictures to kind of balance things out.
Nice pictures of Stabitha.
I didn't specify it had to include Stabitha.
Alright, so we have to listen to the broadcast, do we? Which is that under?
Yes.
The Vault-Tec
Yeah,
broadcast.
yeah, under radio. Yeah, exactly. Turn it on. You'll learn absolutely nothing useful from it, and then we
Of
can...
course, no, the story is going to be told to us through
tomorrow.
quest logs and notes.
Yes.
Audio. I think my radio's just turned off completely, which is not ideal. There we go.
Interestingly
I feel
enough,
like
also does not have subtitles assigned to it.
Brilliant. I didn't hear any of that, so
This is an emergency.
there we go. It's just starting again.
Authentication code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity
coming, Marie?
Any available vault tech personnel
Oh, I'm not at the right spot. I'm standing here being like, la 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 la, because I'm right outside Vault 6. So it is.
This signal will repeat.
But this isn't the right
If we're going to do the quest, it makes sense for us to do it together.
This is an emergency broadcast signal.
While you join us, I'm going to obtain a zesty drink, as JC would say.
Ooh, zesty.
Classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available vault tech personnel are required to respond.
I've recovered from weeping sores. No longer are my sores weeping.
This
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes?
Oh, Marie, you're also not in the team. Let's
emergency broadcast
solve that.
I love how many... I mean, for one thing, we could just talk about how bad the model is for this. It's just
blast door
like some crisscrossed textures that are completely two-dimensional. But on top of that, like, why are there so many well-kept roses across the wasteland? I understood it at the country club, but roses are not that easy to take care of.
No.
And especially in this soil, which is obviously, I mean, struggling.
authentication code Barracuda.
How did they survive the radiation?
The radioactive roses.
Integrity compromised. Any
Oh, this is
available
Jillian.
vault
I
tech
haven't seen her. This is my other
personnel
tune.
are required to respond under
It's best not to think about these things too much.
Going to take that coffee pot.
Makes the game easier. So I think we're all on the same page now. Marie, you've listened to the broadcast?
Yep.
Okay, so we want to go this way, which is east.
Eastbound and down.
I have the most ugly dress on. I love it so much.
Let's turn off the radio now. I've heard it. Probably could run faster if I put my axe away, but then it wouldn't be as terrifying.
I'm going to a fancy dress party. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I found the thing.
Wait, was there a vault under here the whole time?
It would appear to just be a vault door.
Did it just... Oh, it looks like, yes, it's been blasted through space.
Yes.
What on earth? Oh my goodness, there's a scorched body here. Very intriguing. Okay. So, what does that tell
And
us?
apparently there's a person here to talk
Oh,
to.
Alyssa, where the hell are you?
I was just taking a picture and I almost got a snapshot of Kyle's crotch fly towards my camera.
Lucky you.
There's a premium. Where the hell is Alyssa?
It's not even telling me. It just says speak to Alyssa. Who the fuck's Alyssa and why do I want to speak to her?
What?
I feel like she should have spawned. I feel like there's supposed to have been somebody approach us when we arrived here saying, oh my god, look at this, can you believe it?
Can you believe this thing that, you know, we don't have anyone here to explain to you?
Oh, followed.
Oh
This
my
is a
god.
quality production, isn't it?
My goodness gracious
So
me.
where the hell is... Where is Alyssa?
Let's look on the map. Where is Alyssa?
What? Didn't even give me a location prompt.
Where the hell's Alyssa?
The wreckage continues up here, though.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
okay. Well then let's just keep going that direction. There's more just
There's a
chunks of
scavenger
vault. Is her name Alyssa?
No.
Okay, well let's just get
She's
rid of
holding up
her.
some bobby pins. I'm not even going to engage her in conversation.
I'm going to engage her in Mortal Kombat. Come here.
You haven't eaten for a while, have you?
I haven't. I'm actually quite... Well, I'm thirsty. I can't drink her blood to sate that day, which is a shame. Oh, you
my dress makes my
vandal! She was kicking that car. Okay, let's have a little drink. What do I have here? Oh yes, pumpkin soup. I'll drink that. And whiskey. That'll quench my thirst.
Is she a little bit away from the hellscape? Probably Siren, but I feel like she's not spawned. I feel like there's supposed to be an NPC that walks up to us.
I mean,
You know, if this was a single player
If
Fallout
it
game, I'd
triggers
just
and
go into
says-
console.
if it triggers and says speak to Alyssa, Alyssa should be in the region.
Yes.
Otherwise, it should say, you know, follow the trail or this or that.
This was Fallout 4. I'd open the console, help for NPC Alyssa, find the ref ID, prid ref ID, move to space
yeah.
player.
It
Problem
has to be on.
solved.
Like, where on the screen even is she? I can't find.
Yeah, I don't
There's
see
another
a
scavenger
quest
here.
marker or anything here.
Well, settler. Have we got a settler?
Well,
Which isn't Alyssa.
where is she?
Very strange.
North of where you are, next to
Okay.
a house. I
Well,
assume you
we'll
want
deal
to
with
murder
that.
her.
Wait, is Alyssa? No, I thought maybe Alyssa was sat in this car. You know, with the AC on, just trying to keep cool. All right.
And we are all at the same stage in the quest. So,
Yeah.
so Marie, it says for you as well. It says speak to Alyssa.
Yep.
Hello, not Alyssa.
Clean up this. Fix that. It never seems to end.
If you're
Well,
watching
don't
this in
worry,
Dungeon
Settler,
Box,
it's
Fallout
about to
76
end.
does appear to have some bugs. 76 does indeed have some bugs.
This settler was just complaining that it never ends. So I helped her.
Can you imagine? You're sat there in the depths of depression. You're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and you hear someone approach behind you. You say, "Oh, I'm so tired." It never ends. You
It's
turn
not so much
around
that
and
you
it's a
hear
smelter.
a person. You hear the squeaking of feet behind you.
Yeah, squeaky shoes and the jingling of bells on your jester hat.
Absolutely.
Just watch some Scorch take out a ghoul.
Yeah, there is no Alyssa here.
No.
Maybe we should
Join and come
leave.
back?
Yeah, I think we should all leave and come back.
Wait, did I eat her? No, I didn't. What a waste. I'm not going to waste food. Alright, let's go. I'm going to go back to my camp.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
just dropping to the main menu and popping back to see.
Oh, that works. Okay.
Because it could be the instance that's bugged.
Mayhaps. Okay. Wait, there's find Beckett, find... Okay, I don't know. You know what? We will just restart. Wait. No. Different quest.
Kyle will have to restart the instance, though, if he's hosting.
Well, I'm going to travel back now. I've left the area entirely. I'll travel back and see if it's fixed. I almost
Oh.
wouldn't be surprised if Alyssa's nowhere near there.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Walk
With
up.
how they make these quests. That's why I was checking the entire damn map.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, it's so weird there's not a marker.
There's no map marker. She's not on the compass. There's nothing. What a show. Okay, let's teleport back to the bell tower and we can just enjoy some of the screams for a moment while we...
She should be near the wayward.
The wayward.
So she should be where we weren't,
Yeah.
and where there is no
Apparently,
quest marker.
Some people have had to server hop a couple of times to get her to show up.
Oh, fabulous.
Brilliant. They had a public test server for this. I'm sure this is a bug that was noticed previously, if it's happening this much.
Some people are saying she's near Sutton. Some people are saying she's right in front of the door.
Well, Sutton was where we were.
Yes.
Alright, well, maybe we might have to try it. No.
I think we'll reload the world and see what happens.
Alright.
Switching characters may help as well, some people are noting.
Well, that's just because that requires you to reset the world.
Well,
By
go
its
to a
nature,
different
leave the world and
server.
Come back. Main menu, and we shall rebuild the world.
We have the technology. Well, actually we don't. We have Fallout 76.
Yes, it's not really the technology, is it?
Alright, well let's hop out of this world for a minute then. Let's go to the main menu.
Go look at your photos in your gallery.
I'm still going to have to go to the main menu though. I don't think I can access the... Oh no, that's leave to desktop. Never mind. Okay, well we're going to start that over again. It's fine.
It's fine. It's probably for the best. Anyway.
Yes, we're just going to restart 76.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
part
this
of
isn't
the
even a new world. I've just rejoined the world I was just in, but your Sabbatha is here as a level 1.
Oh, that is weird.
Does she still have
Back
her
to the main
hat?
menu. Yes. Oh no, you're
Okay.
all still kitted out. Don't worry.
Okay, I have to wait
Why am
because
I
if
still there?
it says press any button to start, but another bug that has persisted through both versions. If I press any button to start now, until it changes to the second picture, it will just
for God's
crash.
sake.
It's a terrible game.
I'm trying to log into a public server and then try.
Well, I think a public server is the way to go because my private server appears to still be up,
Yes,
Well,
we'll hop
that's,
over
that's
there.
exactly what.
even though no players are on it.
So maybe switching servers will kill it.
Any moment now.
Oh god, so bright.
I have to wait. It's so frustrating. There we
Yeah,
go.
there's still no Alyssa.
Okay,
so
she
we'll do
is
let's do a
showing
public
on the
server.
world that I'm on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
Good.
Let's go. Hop on Marie.
Yeah, we'll join on you.
Cecil. Just join on
This
Marie.
work, kill these ghouls again.
And will I get that beautiful picture of our dear... I did. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Amazing. Nothing like some cannibal clowns. What's worse than walking through the forest and getting munched on by a tick, walking through post-apocalyptic Appalachia, and getting munched on by a giant tick? I mean, probably, but at least you'd
The
see
wit.
it coming. At
I
least
don't
you'd
know,
see
those
it coming.
things are built fairly close to the ground. Sometimes it is hard to see them.
Okay, Alyssa is indeed here now.
Okay. I think I'm loading in now. There we are. Shift tab. Or control tab, that's it.
Control tab, yeah.
Bloody hell. Apparently I still have a better rating with with the settlers than the raiders. I guess I did kill a lot of raiders.
You've just been killing everyone you see. I think it's just
I
luck
have.
that you've seen more raiders than settlers.
Where's my bloody friends? There we go. Oh, that was not the button I wanted to press. Am I in the group? No, I'm not.
hurt. No, you're not. You just declined my invite. Give me a minute. I'll get past the heartbreak and I'll send you another invite.
Thank you, darling, truly. There we go. I can never remember the right buttons to press. The interface in this is just so confusing.
Yeah, dog shit, I think is the word you're looking for.
Alright, let's
Right,
go
this is on
this
me. I've
direction.
spoken to Alyssa. I've progressed the quest for me.
Alright, I have to go speak to Alyssa. I think there's some dead deer here. Where's the venison? I'm hungry. That's spoiled. Okay, fine. We'll go over here. Speak to Alyssa. Maybe find someone to munch on the way. I doubt we can, you know, munch on Alyssa. There we go. There she is.
I'm sure
Oh.
you could munch on the list if you murdered her first.
I don't...
Don't
I-
murder her. We
Now
just
this
got
is gonna make for a great. Man, this day is full of surprises. First, this darn vault door lands here. Now you come to collect it.
I'm not here to collect a vault door. Actually, no, I'm going to just stuff it in my pocket. It's fine. What do you know about this vault door?
I'd say this is from Vault 63.
Wow, brilliant. Thank you, Alyssa.
Located in the ash heap. Mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole mines.
So it did not come from
And
space.
ash
It
heap
came
itself
from
is barely
an
breathable without a
explosion.
mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot.
Well, thankfully, I have a mask, as you can see, Alyssa. And my feet are covered in
Yes.
these magnificent shoes. So I'll be
Your
fine.
toes are safe.
Yes, my ankles maybe not.
Yeah.
I can't say anything but I appreciate the warning, despite the fact that I would rather say, I'm going to eat your liver.
Safe travel, stranger.
Okay, we've spoken to her, and the quest is
Hey
not
there.
advanced.
I wouldn't get too close to that.
Yeah, we have to go to Vault 63.
Can't bloody eat her.
That myself.
I just still see the speak to Alyssa marker.
Oh. Did you say that you appreciated her information? Because you have to give her appreciation. You're not allowed
I
to
did.
be rude. It's very, very unfortunate.
There will be a conversation.
Like, why
around
actually
that.
make two different options that just say the same thing? I appreciate the heads up in two different
I
ways.
think I got it.
No snarky, I can handle myself, just, I appreciate you.
I'm the
You're right,
vault
it's-
dweller.
There should be other options, and really, one of the options should be, if being honest, something brutal like "fuck off" or "I will eat your calves."
Especially if you're playing a cannibal.
Absolutely.
Well, I've arrived. Okay, we've completed it. Oh, I've completed an unlikely invitation. We've got into lands unknown. We're going into Vault 63. apparently.
Okay, well, I will teleport onto you then. Where is...
Nobody walks in this game except for Kyle.
There we go. Kyle's got all the hot travel, the fast travel
plan.
hotspots already marked out. So,
Leg days.
well, we know Kyle is the Minister of Transport.
Yes.
Great
Be-
gams.
I'm being warned about taking too many chems. It's a bit late. This picture is beautiful.
Is your character that much of a chem fiend?
Not yet, unfortunately. Still pretty early on.
Woo, floater grenades.
She's mostly just an alcoholic. Or, as you say, a pisshead.
Pisshead, yeah. No, you're saying piss head. The H is silent. It's pisshead.
Pissant.
You're gonna sound like a rough and tumble common cockney.
I don't know if I'm capable of that.
You have to just miss out a range of letters, or letters, as I should actually say.
Letters.
And that has a name. It's called a glottal stop, not the glottal stop. When you just skip past double T's.
Oh, I got my reward already.
That was for the speaking to the lady.
Oh, Pip-Boy 2000 burnt paint. That sounds amazing. Oh, that's perfect. I can get rid of this Abraxo nonsense.
Is that what your Pip-Boy is? It's an Abraxo Pip-Boy.
Yes.
That's not very suitable for you, is
No,
it?
but the only other option was the default. So,
Ah.
take what I can get. I can
I
see
would
why you're smoking. We're
Make
kind
the
of...
observation that any explosion that was capable of projecting that vault entirely out of its mechanism, I've just created radworms. How annoying.
Oh, it would absolutely
all the way out
destroy everybody in it.
Exactly, there would be nothing in this area left.
No life.
Certainly not an interior, unless it wasn't.
I gotta say, they're a bit burnt.
Oh dear.
Oh, these things. You're back, Siren. Welcome back. Yes, we did find it. We had to.
Oh my
cycle
goodness!
around, but,
Aren't you an interesting looking boy? I'm going to delight in eating you.
It's the weapon I liked.
Well, he was delicious. I'll eat you too, why not?
What's the story so far, Siren asks? The story so far is unintelligible.
Boom.
There was a vault door.
I think that is the story thus far, it's
Right.
just that the vault door has blown off.
There's a vault door, yeah, and we've arrived at the vault, and there are these weird things in it.
Which are apparently distinct from ghouls,
angry.
but not distinct enough
And then
that they
ghouls?
decided to get rid of the term feral. Or, create a new
Oh.
model.
But creating
They've got glowing
monsters
eyes.
is part of-
Some of them are ghouls, and some of them are basically scorched. Also, they're very loud.
They are loud, aren't they?
I'm just filling my ears.
Oh, look at you, you bitch. Stay still.
Praise be!
I don't understand where I've caught radworms from?
Glowing white eyes. Interesting.
Did you eat anything?
No.
You might have just caught them from being in proximity with me, honestly.
You've become so diseased.
I'm
that you
contagious.
disinfect everything around you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely contagious. Okay, I need to take a little bit of rad away in a stim pack.
They've got very good perception, these things.
Yes.
Like, one's just seen me from all the way over there, and I was crouched.
Wait, is this a second vault door? Oh no, this is we're back in the front. We've just gone around. We've gone around in a circle, and there's still
That's
enemies.
a good vault. Oh, they've just spawned. Actually, they've spawned behind us on both sides.
Their mouths glow too.
Alright. Yes, yes, we get it. Oh, you're so tough.
They scream, "My eyes." That's one of the lines they're screaming.
The storm is another one.
Oh my god! There is a lot of them!
I'm leaking. That's an interesting.
I think they just keep spawning.
What's going on here?
Oh, a ripper! Ma'am, please, turn around. I'm going to take... They'd be creepy if I wasn't playing Stabitha. But for Stabitha, literally everything is just food, so... As she's at the top of the food chain, it's not so scary. Life as an apex predator is something else.
Is that what you're counting Stabitha is?
I think she
an
counts
apex
as an apex predator. I mean, she eats super
yeah.
mutants. I would count that as an apex predator.
Make a compelling argument.
Where the hell is the exit? Or, I suppose, entrance? To go further?
This is the entrance. There's an intercom. Ah, here we go. We have cleared them out now. There's an intercom for us to...
Ah,
Maintenance door.
I see.
Extremely radiated.
Intercom. Only the quest owner can pick this up, so I can't listen in. Brilliant.
Okay.
That's a really great touch, Bethesda. For your
there's a lady
multiplayer
called
game.
Hilda.
The lady
Hilda
called
says they
Hilda.
picked up a big surge of activity, but then it all went quiet.
So she doesn't even know that her vault exploded.
No. No, I'm going to say, hi, there's some crazy electric ghouls in here. And then she says, well, obviously. We didn't fucking tell me that. You just said it all went quiet.
You had no idea a moment ago. Well,
They are the least thing from quiet.
they're very noisy, to the point of questioning if that was an intentional design decision or a serious flaw in the testing process.
Okay, she's sending us on a hike.
Lovely. That's what I love doing most, walking around for quests. It's really the most interesting possible thing.
They want us to explore the new map edition.
Oh, I can listen. I didn't know I could listen. I have to click on Kyle though. Not on the intercom. Okay. I still can't hear like anything though. So that's great.
No, it's just words. Yeah.
Why? Why did they do it this way? Brilliant.
Well, she wasn't very interesting to listen to.
I'm sure. Actually, I appreciate you taking the brunt of the conversation. We don't have to deal with that. But,
We've now got a location to go to. We're going
excellent.
to Skyline Drive.
Okay,
apparently.
so we are actually going to Skyline. That's something. Oh,
Yes.
the fire calls to me. Feels like home.
Now, so we can't fast travel there. We
we
haven't been there
we
yet.
could go to the weather station there.
I think Weather Station take the road west. No, take the road east. I was only wrong by a factor of 100%. It's fine.
Just have to turn 180 degrees about, and we'll be fine.
Yes.
180 degrees off in your calculations.
I mean, if we're being honest, that's the definition of being wrong, isn't it? I couldn't actually have been more wrong.
I'll say if they calculated rockets like that, well, you'd
There
get
were mistakes
explosions
made.
like this.
There were mistakes made, when with different teams in NASA were using metric and imperial.
I don't
and
think they were
didn't
180
make-
degrees off, though.
No, they weren't quite. They weren't quite 180 degrees off.
Okay, apparently there's a vent here. Well, I still have to go into Vault 63 now.
Yeah, we are. Yes, apparently Vault 63 is ridiculously huge.
Oh, so we're going to a different part of Vault 63.
Yes. So what we're doing, if you fast travel to me,
It's still telling me to stay
We're
here,
gonna-
but yes, let's go to Kyle.
travel. Yeah, we're traveling. Oh, is it telling you to stay there?
Probably
Well, it's
because
just saying there's another
eggs.
event there as well, so...
Oh, yeah. Ignore that. There's be another player in there doing the same quest. We're going to walk over to this Skyline Drive, where apparently there's another entrance to the same vault.
Despite the fact that it's absurdly far away. I know the vaults are big, but they're big, deep, usually.
Yeah.
The idea that it's covering this much square footage is a bit absurd.
I just got
Well, the idea that you'd have a vault
that.
that was that big, and then you got Vault 96 next to it.
They know about each other. They'd be able to feel the vibrations.
Alright, we're back here.
The mistake we're making is we're looking for rational decisions in 76.
Rationality. Who needs it?
That's
I mean,
shocked
I
that
don't
there's some
expect
player
it. I
numbers
just
options
want to call attention to it as much as possible.
Exactly, just call it out. Yeah.
Because I personally hate Todd Howard now.
I mean,
I have a
Yeah.
vendetta against him.
Welcome to the club.
only we could bomb his camp.
Oh damn it, it's empty. Oh, what is that? A blood eagle flare. Lovely. Come here, friend.
There was a guy down there called the Electrician.
I'm sorry, is that... Who are you? The mysterious stranger? Ah,
Yeah, I've got that.
I see. I was not expecting that. Hello? Electrician?
Oh, good. We can't
Oh
even
my
speak
god.
to him. What? Did he just
He
explode?
just blew up.
Just blew up. Brilliant. Well,
I don't know
Hang
where
on,
he
no,
went.
those ghouls were described as electric ghouls. Maybe he's some kind of boss character?
it looks like all of these robots had their circuits fried.
That's a bit, isn't it?
Actually, I think it was just a truck of robots that tipped over. I think that's actually more
There's a
likely.
toilet.
Oh, did that come through?
It's very much
Yes.
so.
Oh gosh, that means my push to talk isn't
Bless you,
working.
darling.
So
Oh no, you're
Gesundheit.
definitely not using push to talk.
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear. Every single thing, darling.
oh goddamn. This whole time.
It's been quite scandalous.
Ah!
Where are we headed?
That's okay. I very.
We're just following this road. The sun looks very pretty there, doesn't it? That's-
See, on my map marker, it's still saying I need to go back to Vault 63, and there's no marker down here now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, really.
But the same for both of you.
Yeah.
See, that suggests that the quest hasn't advanced for you two.
No, I don't think it has. I think the game wants us individually to go and talk with Hilda.
Yeah.
Because it says for me,
Which, I mean,
my
it-
next quest day, you just travel to Skyline Drive.
So this is why I'm not a big fan of us doing the quests generally, because they don't work.
I wonder though, can I advance the quest for you? If you do the quest with me, does it advance? Well, I suppose it obviously doesn't, does it?
No, I don't
Well,
think so.
We will get the rewards from it, I think.
But we won't know what's
Yeah.
going on, like, ever.
We will miss half of the context.
Or do you want to go back and trigger the quest?
I'm tempted to, just because I'm kind of curious and I'm kind of in the dark right now. So I'm going to
Yeah.
hop back to Vault
I
63.
thought I can. Yeah. I'll keep walking.
We'll
find some
see.
path
We'll see how it
Big
works.
spooky house.
I want to live at the big spooky house.
I'm resisting the urge to run at the big spooky house.
I want to finish the quest before we go to the big spooky house. That's the thing. I want to be, actually starting these quests.
I'm tempted to touch it just for the map marker.
Touch it. Just run up and ring the doorbell,
Yep.
and then run away.
Yep. Nicky 9 doors.
Any moment now. I have to wait for it to load back the area where it just was. Brilliant. Okay, in we go. Once more into the breach. Actually, that was the last quest. Lovely. I love this picture. I really do need to start taking more.
Yeah, because they become your loading screen.
There we go. Now my quest updated, so it was acting as if I hadn't even entered Vault 63 previously.
Good.
Just absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's just run around, stab a bunch of these bastards. It's your special, Stabitha. Oh my god, they're just exploding right in my face.
It's so strange to me there is no push-to-talk function on Stream Together. I just tried to have a look for it. So I apologize for all the coughing and whatnot.
Who's shooting me from... Oh my god, I clicked out of the game. That's not good. Sir, please. I do love all the screaming. It's quite satisfying.
None
It
for
hurts
years,
so much. I want his weapon. It looks fun.
Well, that sort of weird electric chainsaw looking thing.
Might be a cattle prod.
So big cattle prod.
I mean, have you looked at the way most of the weapons in this game are, the melee weapons? They're very large.
It's true.
Okay, so some of them are, like, ghouls, and some of them are... Just have a little
Yeah, it's a
snack
mix.
while we're here.
You
They
got
couldn't
ghouls and
decide
you've got-
whatever this explosion, they couldn't decide what it did to people.
No. No, and the ones that I think are more scorched, when you listen to what they're shouting,
Oh, another
it's like
ripper.
they've been corrupted somehow by something.
Oh, for God's sakes, another one. There's so many in here. I'm in here
That's a
by
good
myself. There doesn't need to be that many enemies.
Oh, I thought you meant loads of rippers.
And the rippers are good. I'm not going to be using them for a while because I can't, but...
No, but you can deconstruct them all, so you can modify them when you get there.
Alright, are the hostiles done? I don't think so. Hello? Who's next? I think, Marie, you're going to have to come and clear out every single enemy on your own as well. Okay, here we go. We can speak into the intercom.
Someone there?
Yes, Hilda, I'm here.
Pretty big surge of...
Okay, we're just going to skip through. Are you looking for a fight too?
Yeah, I'm
No.
doing that already.
I'm a woman of science, not war. I come in peace.
At least now you get some abrasive.
Upload speed. Okay, now it's starting. Alright, but yes, so now I'm going to, now I'm going to have to probably kill all those enemies again. Because I was in the middle of conversing with Linda and the game crashed. So,
It's not a Bethesda game. There isn't.
No, it should remember.
that was my
But you
internet, in
started
fairness. That
talking
wasn't
about it.
Bethesda's fault. But,
You should remember that you'd started conversing with her.
okay, hopefully. It's not a hard fight, but it is tedious.
I think I might die.
There's so many of them. Bit too many for that space, really. Alright, any moment.
Yeah, it is a bit hectic in there. Well, while you two are catching up, I'm going to take the opportunity to deal with the multitude of empty cans on my desk.
That sounds like a great idea. I thought you were going to
And,
talk... No, I'm outside the vault again. And I have to go back in and speak to the intercom. So hopefully...
Hopefully there's no massive spawn there.
I mean, at least
no,
I won't have to clear them out. I could just speak to the intercom and clear them out from that room instead of worrying about everything.
I think they give us radworms.
It's possible. They
Oh,
do
no,
look.
hide
They
here.
do look a
No.
bit wormy, don't they?
I
A bit
just
wormy.
got them.
And you know what? Actually, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be wormy because they're well cooked.
I think wormy, I might have to check that. See if that's actually a word. I hope it is. I like the sound of that as a word.
Wormy?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Wormy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to be back in a moment.
Infested with worms. Yes. Hello. Please don't kick me.
Surge of activity on our no. Wait.
Yes. Yes. Hello, Hilda. Can we hurry along? Oh my God!
Better not
Am I going to
be
get disconnected again?
fighting me.
No. Okay. I guess. Yeah.
The
Let's.
entrance area that
Yes.
I
I don't want to ask questions. I just want out of here. Goodbye. Manor in the middle. Absolutely. We're leaving. Get the hell out of here. Perfect. Now we can go back to Skyline Valley. Ah. The beautiful sound of crackling fire. Oh, it's very quiet all of a sudden.
The trees breathe, the land breathes, do we breathe? I don't know anymore.
Was that what one of them said?
Yeah, he's sitting in the corner, staring at the wall.
I want to see... I'm going to get out of here and then I'm going to see how those rippers are. I want to see what level I need to be. I wish the game would stop giving me so many weapons that I can't use at my level. Like, it's fine to have things to look forward to, but...
Feel the storm's fury.
Okay, well, before we go all the way over there, let's go, you know, break down a few weapons back at the bell tower. So we'll fast travel to the bell tower. Then we'll go break down a few weapons, and then we'll go and follow them out into Skyline Valley. Back to my lovely, beautiful bell tower with the choir of screaming women in the distance. All right. Home, sweet home.
Oh, there's a live and love issue in here as well.
What about laugh, though?
No,
I'm back. What did I miss?
just screaming, no laughter.
That's it. Just screaming, no
Just missed
laughter.
screaming.
I'm back home.
Did the quest for you?
I did progress the quest, yes. But now I'm back home breaking up a few weapons. How do I scrap weapons again? There we go. Weapons.
Sorry.
Have to break down all these rippers, because I can't bloody use them, till level 40. I think I might be about to crash again. Or connect... Yes, apparently my kilobytes, my upload speed is dropping again, so I might be about to disconnect.
Your stream's still live. No, you're live. You're live.
How odd. OBS is just lying to me. But the game was lagging a bit there, so... Okay, I'm fine. Now let's teleport all the way down to Kyle. Now that I've broken down all my weapons.
I found a visitor centre. I've not gone in yet. I thought I'd wait until you were both back with me
Lovely.
before I go in.
Well, I'm on my way in, and Marie, I think, is still doing some killing.
Moderate levels of success.
Moderate levels of killing.
Please go ahead. Don't wait on me.
Oh, we can be patient, darling. As long as there's things for me to kill.
No stim packs, so.
You have no stim
There were
packs.
some rad roaches. I might have killed them all.
Welcome to Shenandoah National Park. Hello, Demon Kittmans. Welcome, my dear. How are we doing today? Well, you know what there is, even if there isn't, you know, people to kill, there's cars to explode, so that's always fun. This one looks pretty ripe for exploding.
Blowing cars up. There were some weird floating things heading north.
Let's back up and enjoy this one. It's going to be a nice one. It's going to take the truck with it. Oh, it didn't. Truck's still on fire. Lovely. Just give it a moment.
Do you often back up to watch your explosions and...
Oh, how else you were going to admire it? I killed a rad roach. Took a little bit of damage, but I did kill a rad roach.
Marie took a lot of damage.
No stim
Marie,
packs.
goodness, that explosive got you all the way over there. Bee's diary was stuffed in the stim pack box here. First day on the job and I'm left with the last guy's miss. The park is in such disrepair. I've really got my work cut out for me. It's going to take me the whole year, no, maybe longer to get everything up to standard. And don't get me started with the Steel Jack statues. They're first on my list of work. I wonder what they're always pointing at. Okay, so apparently they're pointing at something. The statues are pointing at something.
I would expect no less, Siren. Oren, would you like to meet some ostrich-looking things?
Ostrich-looking things?
Oh. I mean, what in the fuck, seriously?
They look charming. I'm going to kill them, but they look charming.
Well, at least you'll finally eat something proper.
I don't think I will be able to eat them, actually.
You
Unfortunately.
won't be able to eat them, will you? No.
No, my stomach is not really built to, I think they're turkeys! They're turkeys! They are
Of course
turkeys!
they are, yes.
That's amazing, they're mutated turkeys. Now that's an enemy I approve of.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good touch. A mutated turkey.
They drop turkey. They drop intestines.
Lovely. Well, we can make some turkey sausages. We can use their own intestines and then grind up the meat.
And then stuff them all together.
I mean, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
I can tell you've warmed up now, Siren. Your jokes are getting better.
How many fucking hostels are there?
There are so many in that room. Animal control chest.
Diseased feral lost. Okay. They just blew up. Oh,
Now that's how you get radworms.
that is
Not
in
mind
fact-
numbing yet.
Alright. Well,
Should we
there's
go
turkeys.
inside?
Well, I mean, we could get away from the feral turkeys. It's probably not a bad plan.
Yay, mysterious strangers, save me.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to
You did nothing.
enter solo, I guess? Because if I enter with
Really?
Kyle, I
It will
don't think
just
it'll...
put you by yourself, though.
There's no quest in here.
Oh, well, I can go back out then. It's
don't
just
think there's a
so
question.
bloody confusing, the fact that they look like you can't help each other.
Let's make this multiplayer game and have no quests you can do together.
I mean, that's the thing, in multiplayer it was the main bloody focus, but it works about as well as like a multiplayer mod for Skyrim. That's it.
In fact, I think they work better, the multiplayer mod.
Yes, I've played the Skyrim together before with Seafoam, and it worked quite well, all things considered, and it wasn't even a full release. And this game, on the other hand,
Is not.
despite the fact that it was made for multiplayer first and foremost, just doesn't work for multiplayer. It's not good.
It doesn't work for multiplayer questing. Being in the world together kind of works.
Well, yeah,
Like,
running
doing
around
like a-
killing things is fine, but
Yeah, doing like nuke launches, they work. The daily ops, if you can get past the fact they're dreadful, work.
like The thing is, too, is ZeniMax had this figured out for Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's totally different. ESO was built from the ground up to be an MMO, whereas Fallout 76 is fundamentally a very elaborate Fallout 4 mod.
It
It's
is
really
really. Which, I mean, they really shouldn't have even done it. It's so messy. I mean, the bloody creation kit is so desperately in need of a revamp. Certainly not.
Okay, I'm going to leave because I think every time I die, they're just respawning.
Are they really? Oh my god! Look at these. Is that supposed to be an opossum?
No, they're rats.
Are they? Why would you taxonomize rats here? This is a
Well, also,
Shenandoah
they're
Visitor
not
Center.
rats. They're not rats, they're rad rats.
Which doesn't make any sense.
But that is a pre-war display case
Oh,
of
yes.
post-war taxidermied animals.
Brilliant. What's this? This is, again, like, rad owls. A radiated beaver. Again, like, these animals...
But a normal bear.
And this this stag only has one hit. So that's something.
Yeah.
So what was actually in here? Was there enemies in here at all?
No.
There's nothing
There are
in
no
here.
enemies. There's been no law, and there's a door. There's two doors, one of which is chained, and the other one is locked and requires a key.
Brilliant. Why wouldn't they just lock you out from the building if they weren't going to have
Well, this
anything
would
in
work
here without it being a quest? Like, they could have just had the outside door be locked,
Yeah.
instead of having you go inside and need a key.
Go inside and discover that you can't do anything.
Game design, really. I feel like they're taking students right out of college.
Worst thing is that I wouldn't even get a job working on Fallout 76. I can't even get a look in, like, applying for basic producer roles, even though producing was my bread and butter. Under much tighter controls, frankly, and to much higher standards.
Well, that's probably the problem.
Yeah, I need to just apply and say, look, yes, I've been managing
like, I really-
software for a major conglomerate, but I was rubbish. It was all dog shit. Everything broke. Can you hire me, please?
I'm cheap.
I will make your game worse.
I think they really, I mean, they don't want anyone they have to pay any certain degree, I'm sure.
No, probably not.
That's
No,
why they
it's
make
not
the
like
games
it's
the way they
expensive.
do, after all. So, you know, they have modders fix most of their games. Because modders do it for free.
I was in there with a fully charged Tesla rifle and could not clear that.
Really? It must get much harder at your level. Then again, it does help, oh? Jewel.
Well, it does. Level 50 to 100 is probably where the game's at its toughest, because then all of a sudden, all of your enemy's gear is max level. They stop being debuffed, I think, at around about level 50, level 60.
Eater.
That's when things get really, really difficult. You've got to have a really solid foundation build in that level range.
I did. I just have no student packs.
So you're in close quarters with them all.
It's also been like a couple of years since I did this. I look like I have absolutely no ammo.
Ah, it's beautiful.
I feel like this place is for quest stuff that isn't available to us yet.
Well, it isn't, but it should be locked from the outside, so you can't even bloody go in.
Yeah.
Instead of, hello, come on in, there's nothing for you here.
There's nothing here to do, yeah, so goodbye. You want to start heading east? I'm at the next quest location.
Alright, off we go.
We'll wait to do
Skyline
anything.
Drive. Yes, exactly, Reverend. They lie about the job, you lie to get it. It's fair enough. I'm just starting to come around to that. The unfortunate, you have to figure out what lies you can say that you can, if they question you on them later, you can work with.
That's
but...
my thing. Is I'm just so vehemently against lying in the professional arena. But you're
And,
right. I
and
should
it's
just
impossible
bullshit
to
my
get
way
jobs
into a
without
job.
lying nowadays, though. It really is.
Lie to get the
Yeah.
job you want. Yeah.
You have to, and it's absolutely awful that that's the case, but you do have to lie nowadays.
And you have to, because everybody else is doing it.
Indeed.
Well, it's recruitment consultants that I have a particular level of disdain for. In my experience, it might be different than other countries, and it might be that I've had limited experience, but every single recruitment consultant that I've ever met, including recently, has been a failed salesperson.
Oh yes, that's largely it.
They're not good enough to sell products, and now they try and sell people.
And it's not great.
Oh, look at this. We can actually have a close look here at one of the Lost.
Oh, I thought you were saying
And it is quite clearly just a ghoul.
That's a ghoul.
Some blue
That's
lines
true
on it.
too. Yes. Sorry, I signed an NDA. There's a lot of lies like that you can work with.
There's a cat in here. Guess what the cat's called?
Catty. Can't kill it. It's Catty Heron. Going to take your ball peen hammer.
Craig is just going to scream at me.
Oh, there's a boiled water in there. Hello, Craig.
What am I gonna do if those things come back?
That's not them you have to worry about, Craig. Oh, god damn it. We can't behead this man.
Get away! Oh,
He left a note asking people to take care of his cat if he's found dead.
What are you
I'm Craig
doing here?
from the Foundation. And I think we saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road. But something-
Jumped by a something.
I panicked. And
Was it a turkey? What?
That was like a waste of time. They're
it
dead.
looked kinda like ghouls.
Ah, yes.
They were yelling all kinds.
I'm actually headed further into the store.
Actually,
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to say.
trail, a body. Not asking you.
Yes, your friends are dead.
Sure.
Friends are dead. Forget about it. Move on.
But anyway, just take the flares.
Take your ridiculously named cat. Go somewhere safe.
And what
Why did you bring your cat on a rescue mission?
It is foolish, isn't it?
those things come back.
You
Cat's
wanted the
famously
cat to
wombat.
die. You could have left the cat in a safe area.
Maybe he found the cat here. That's why it's called Catty. 'cause
I mean,
Jan
it
just
looks
found
like a
the
pretty
cat.
healthy cat. I don't think that's a radiated cat.
I don't think there are any rad cats. Cats somehow have escaped radiation
I like that
somehow.
siren. I like that.
The
line.
dogs are completely mutated. But, well, not all of them, because you have some that are just in perfect condition, like the Australian Shepherds are all fine. But,
See if you can get a job working for this game. You have a unique thing you can offer, being one of only 5 people over the level of 200.
Yeah, I did play this more than I suspect I probably should have, to be honest.
I mean, I would say this is probably more than we should.
And the thing is, it's a lot, as you've seen, with company, it's kind of
It's
tolerable.
pleasant, but it's because the company itself is pleasant, not the
Yeah.
game. The game itself is utter rubbish, but, you know.
It's a beautiful world, at least.
I do
It is
like it.
extremely
I
pretty.
think it feels like a Fallout themed theme park.
Yeah.
Rather than like a world.
Yeah, go here, you can see this weird thing.
Go here, and we've put the Brotherhood in, despite the fact that they're, you know, still in their infancy out there on the West Coast. They're here. The Enclave's presence makes sense, but you know the Brotherhood does not.
No, but you know what Todd Howard's like. You can't have a reference to Fallout without his...
Without the
Poison
without the
power,
yes, the tin cans.
Did you find the note on the lightning machine?
There's a lightning machine.
The lightning harvesters.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a note over here that talks about it.
Is that what this is supposed to be?
this is a lightning rod right here.
Yeah, that's probably what that is.
Where are all the capacitors? And where are
I
these
thought
massive
we agreed
transformers?
not to ask questions.
No,
couple of notes.
yes, no, you're right. You're right. I shall stop thinking. No, but seriously, lightning strikes are in the hundreds of thousands to the tens of millions of kilovolts. How are they stepping down that voltage to then store it somewhere?
They're not. Unfortunately, I was under the impression that these were prototypes. Use of silver wire introduces a serious long-term risk. Silver tarnishes far quicker than copper, and thus becomes more unstable with use. The tarnished wires will eventually cause more resistance.
It is very gloom-rot, Reverend.
Structures in jeopardy. Who knows how long these machines can last without regular wire replacements? A year, maybe 2. So they're not working.
Well, I guess that makes sense. We do know that the way every single thing was made in pre-war America was to cut costs, which is how every single thing is made in current America. But I hate
this.
The criticisms in Fallout become more and more apt as time goes by.
The harvesters, however, are designed to be struck by lightning. When this happens, they retain the charge from the lightning strike and store its energy in the custom silver cord battery reservoirs built into the base of the harvester. What a load of fluff!
And they're putting the heat, the extra heat dissipation and all of that into the ground. So they're venting.
They retain the
ground.
charge. What? So so it remains charged at 890 kilovolts, does it?
Apparently.
Then why doesn't it then arc to everything around it?
That would, you know what? They could have added that. That would have looked fabulous too, wouldn't it have? Visually
This
stunning.
is a really long note.
They created a really long
I'm
note in an
still
attempt
reading.
to explain away their foolishness because they didn't want to they didn't want to like figure out how one of these would actually work.
Yeah, it's the note that's jammed under the first.
So they just decided to create their own law for how a lightning harvester works.
The most frustrating thing about it is the physics is completely understood. Like, we don't necessarily know how to build it, but we could absolutely... We know what, in theory, we would need to do to capture a lightning strike and store the energy. You just have to have somewhere sufficiently high up of sufficiently low resistance so that it becomes what the lightning strike chooses to arc to. Then you need to somehow, and this is the challenge, step down that ludicrously high voltage to a low enough voltage. But obviously, as you do that, the current increases. For a given resistance and a given energy input, voltage down means current up. The inverse is true. Current down, voltage goes up.
Hi, Broly.
You have to transfer it from a very high voltage, also very high current, a very
This
high
is
voltage.
probably a
system,
bad
so
idea.
Low voltage, high current.
But don't worry, it's okay. The handle's made of wood.
I tried it too. It didn't do it.
The handle's made of wood, it's fine. My big clown shoes are rubber. I'm fine.
Yeah.
My giant
I don't even know
clown
what we're
shoes
supposed
are
to be
going to
doing
keep me
here.
safe. I don't think we're supposed to be doing anything here. I think we have to go further east.
No, we're not. The quest is it's the quest further east.
We just got distracted. We're not supposed to be here. We got distracted.
Siren informs me they were very tempted to just type nerd in all caps.
I mean,
Feels harsh.
Help.
nerd.
I've
The sun's come out.
with nerdier diatribes.
Now,
than
is that sun... If I go back this way,
What, you thinking the sun just disappears again?
Yeah.
it does.
No, brilliant.
It's just a permanent storm over there. Brilliant.
That's how weather works.
Well, don't you know, like, if you have a lightning rod there, obviously all the clouds are going to hang around it.
Naturally, yes.
It's so... The dogs are so disgustingly mutated. But the cats are fine.
Cats are fine. And some dogs are fine, but these dogs are...
The dog made me
Slightly
sick.
bad.
What did it give me? It gave me shell shock. Apparently I have
What does this
PTSD. Action point drain
got
from wounds.
triple
I have PTSD now.
Yeah.
Have some
That's
meat.
literally what shell shock is. I got PTSD from being bitten by a dog.
Well, here come
Would be
more dogs.
distressing.
It would be.
Oh, he's a wolf.
Yes. Distinct from the feral dogs, which they were sharing space
Yeah.
with for whatever reason.
They have slight
An understanding. There's an alliance between the dogs.
Would you like an imported Chinese panda for your display shelf?
Me or Marie? Because I've decided I only
either of you.
want the baby dolls.
I'm good with the. I've got a bunch of stuffies.
Well, I'm having this imported panda then because it.
Another note.
I mean, it was in the toilet, but it's probably fine.
You would think they wouldn't want those.
You would, but there's probably a communist
what with-
element here.
Well, that's the thing. The extreme xenophobia in pre-war America. You would think that the very sight of a panda would send
Yeah.
them into a frothing rage.
We don't need a panda here. We've got our own bears.
Communism.
Best part is that their own bears are now called a Chinese name.
Yes.
Found a dead settler slumped over a fence, likely one of Craig's group. Blood is pooled all around him from a head wound. Okay, let's just put a flare there. Can I?
But it isn't, is it?
I can't. Okay, I pressed. Can I eat them? No. I would have loved to just have to have Craig come and find his friend, with a big bite taken out of him.
Little bit of bargaining.
It's one of those comic book bites where it's like, well, you can see the teeth.
Here we go. Propaganda leaflet. Learn the truth about America. Come to camp. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was a communist meeting up here.
Camp Liberty.
And that's why the communist panda was in the toilet, because an American activist had attempted to flush it.
And you know what? I bet, knowing American activists of that sort, the reactionary American activists, I'm sure he bought it from a store specifically with the intention of destroying it, thinking
The intention of flushing it down the toilet.
thinking he had won over
Yeah.
on the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Well, we have to gather personal effects here, apparently.
Do we?
Yes, that's what my question
But there's a
says.
guitar
So,
here.
Personal effects to gather.
I still have to search for survivors.
Oh, that's further along. The circle we're in here is personal effects.
Oh, I don't even see that.
Apparently.
And I don't see any of it, because
Oh.
fuck that.
Cute. I'm thirsty again.
Little heart.
I'm always thirsty. I suppose I notice that I'm thirsty a lot because I'm never hungry.
There's so many hearts. C plus
'Cause I'm
S,
always
S plus
eating.
L, M plus C.
You're always eating. I feel like what you're eating should give you at least some hydration.
I mean, I'm mostly eating human flesh.
Yes, there's blood in that and water.
That is. I mean,
Although,
you know,
okay, what you're eating
human
is-
beings are like, what, 80% water, realistically, so...
Yeah, although I think actually what you're eating is mostly ghoul.
I
Ghouls
eat
are
a lot
probably
of...
bit drier.
I eat a lot of people, too, but, I mean, the Lost are definitely quite dry. It's true.
Yeah.
A bit crisped. Kind of
Lovers
burnt.
on a lover's rock got fried.
Well,
I'm
at
not
least
sure where
they
these
went
personal
out
effects
together.
are.
That's fine. And you know, that's the
Golden
preferable
hands.
way.
I've found no personal effects anywhere.
Oh, yep, they were there together. Isn't that lovely? Let's
Their hands are still moving, even in death.
separate them.
I'm going to head to the next area and see if the personal effects are there.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's do
There'll
that.
hardly be a shock
separate
if the
them.
quest markers
I'm
are wrong, would it?
I just got an announcement in the top corner that I'm continuing to suffer from PTSD.
And I mean, that fits with your character also liking the sauce.
The sauce.
And it's
There's a crossbow in
I feel like I don't feel like she would have pretty bad
Right.
PTSD though, because I feel like
No.
she's obviously got, you know, she's the one who's out there causing trauma for everyone else.
Well, exactly that. Yeah, she's the cause. She spreads the PTSD.
Yes. The American slander is
Moisturiser
painfully
slander,
accurate. I mean,
you
it's
mean.
not really slander if it's accurate, is it?
But by definition, it's not slander. It's accurate.
We're going up there.
Well, I can.
Oh, you're just meandering about. Oh, it's turkeys. Let's go cook some turkeys. Delicious.
I like them a lot.
Gobble gobble. I really wish I could eat the turkeys after. They do look delicious.
They
Do
do
they?
kind of, yeah.
I mean, they look like they're already perfectly cooked.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Look at that shine on them.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I wonder if they've got a nice dressing inside.
A little bit of pre-crisp. Well, they've got intestines, so...
Mm-hmm. Well, that's something.
Yeah, I don't get.
This one
they don't
has
drop intestines.
This one has 3 intestines.
One earlier had 4. I don't understand why they're all dropping intestines. Why aren't they dropping turkey meat?
I mean,
Well,
turkeys have
right,
intestines.
Yeah, but is it really? If you just kill the
Giblets.
turkey, are the intestines the thing you would choose to take from the corpse to eat?
Giblets!
I would absolutely not take those, but they would be existing there.
They
People
would be
use
in there,
them.
yes.
I mean, it's like
Giblets!
there's giblets. Did you get some giblets?
No, but like intestines, they are essentially just taking the place of giblets.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I would take maybe the breast meat first.
I mean, turkey breast is quite delicious. It's true. It's one of my favourites, and so nutritious
got-
as well. All that
There's
protein.
leg meat. Yeah,
Alright.
There's a lot of
I would
good
buy
stuff on a turkey.
Let's
to
place a
almost
flare,
like.
which seemingly I can't get out of the screen after. That's
Oh,
great.
you have to press enter. Clicking it didn't seem to work for me.
Oh, hello, boys. I don't know what this grenade is, but it's yours now.
How generous of you.
Oh, this fellow just...
These ones explode.
I think it's still screaming, the one that exploded on me. Oh.
If it turns out that these things have been turned feral by some sort of magic electricity, I am going to have to really bite my tongue quite hard.
That is.
Why would you
100%
bother biting your
what's going
tongue?
on.
A fan
I'm
of
gonna-
most breast-related things.
That's 100% what's happening here. You know this.
I know it all. I haven't been told it yet, and I just really hope the game doesn't tell me that. I hope it just tells me that
It's
there's-
not going to be
I
a
would-
it's not going to be a magic electric thing. It's going to be a science electric thing. But
Oh, that's why it'll annoy me. If they just said, yeah, it's
you know what?
magic,
You know
it's
what?
just
You know
moving.
what? Actually, what happened is that lightning harvester is obviously right above the vault,
Yep.
and that's
Yeah.
it venting into the earth. That's actually what happened. I'm sure we've figured it out.
All of that electricity magically somehow is going into the ground, and then magically somehow that's mutating.
And so
the-
it
into
went
these
right
things.
underneath, and the vault was obviously right underneath,
It was all part of some other overseer's plan.
and then there was a big electric shock, and that blew their generators out and caused the vault door to go flying off. There we
The
go.
note that I was reading specifically mentions that one overseer is like, it's fine. So yeah.
That tick is just running away from me. Oh, it's diseased and it's vile. Well, I don't want to go close to it then. It's got Lyme disease.
Famously, Siren, leg and rump meat is better than breast meat. in most animals.
Yeah, it is.
Saying.
I always go for breast myself.
Not
Well,
me.
except for human meat. Then I'm more of an ass man.
Yeah.
That's where all
I
that
feel like most buys are more.
Well, it's
ass
because
than
everyone's got an ass.
Which makes sense. Well, exactly.
Was that a lightning strike or my car, my car vandalism? And what's that
I
sound?
wouldn't mind if it was magic, because I would like to see more of the occult elements of Fallout restored, but...
Well, there's
If
an
it-
event.
If it was
we should probably go and
appropriately
do.
Lovecraftian, but I don't think electricity is going to be... I mean,
No. Well...
what, like Herbert West hiding in his lab, electrocuting
If
them
you-
instead of serum. I'll take that
Oh my
hat.
god, there's someone here, level 8,567.
Oh my
If you
God.
open your
You don't
map,
feel so
you've
bad
got the option of fast travelling to an event. It's right on top of where we are. You should probably come.
Okay. Let's just...
I haven't actually done anything here yet. I'm not seeing anything to do. This is what events used to be like in Fallout 76 before the player base died off.
What, just pure chaos?
It was it was completely useless to even turn up. Really, it was unintelligible. Not a lot was happening, and there was one player.
I mean,
invariably
I
with a
still feel
broken
like
legendary
that's
weapon.
the unintelligible is still very much the case. Oh, we're at the lightning thing again. Wonderful.
Yeah, we're back at this lightning thing. I don't even know what they're doing. I'm guessing there's enemies.
Oh, we're
spawning,
going to
but-
kill the robots to charge the lightning harvester, because of course it's not harvesting lightning, despite the fact that it's a storm.
Yeah.
My god, it's so loud. There we go, It's a whole bunch of people in power armor here, and I'm just a crazy clown stabbing people with a pitchfork.
I'm just standing here.
We're just going to eat the corpses too while I'm at it, just to, you know, let all the other players, the puppies around us, know that I'm unhinged.
I'm just trying to get some hit markers, so at least I've contributed.
I'm just going to run around and, yeah, just eat corpses. Don't mind me. Oh, this noise. Oh my god, the noise.
It's the screen shake.
Yeah.
It's remarkable, really, isn't it?
It really is just constant.
Oh, and like up here, I've only just noticed this. Up here, they've got all of these ceramic insulators on everything. Clearly not knowing that that's what they are. They're ceramic insulators.
They just looked at...
electric things before, so...
They absolutely just looked at what like a lightning rod looks like, a theoretical lightning harvester, and didn't bother to understand anything beyond
No, just
the
one,
aesthetic.
Oh, it's got these round things on, so I'll put some of those round things on this as well. It's like the kind
Lovely.
of blast gun.
They
You
all
ever heard
have
of Kyber
pulse
blast?
grenades too, which is, I mean, it's kind of nice for killing robots. Unfortunately, no robots here.
No, it was charged.
Harvester parts.
Down.
What are those for? We're supposed to fix this thing up.
I'll end up lightning charged. Well, I've got lights and powers.
Yeah, everyone's just in power armor, and I'm just running around. Where are these people even
how these things
shooting?
just-
Are there enemies up there?
Yeah, there are enemies
Actually-
that spawn up here.
Ah, I see. They spawn on top of the thing. That
Yeah,
makes
so they might
sense.
appear up here.
This was a charged in power armor.
Yeah, but they're all charged in power armor with no helmet.
Is this a I can't, you know, some of the players are dressed the same way too. It's really not helping. Oh, a minigun. I'll take that. They're in perfect condition as well, the miniguns. I can't use them, but they're in perfect condition.
I guess the minigun just isn't up a level 35, so you should be able to use them soon.
Oh, I died.
So did I.
I didn't even take any damage, I
Oh.
don't think. I just died.
Yeah, I just died as well.
Was there some
Oh,
kind of
loads of people did, apparently.
specification about the, what the hell's a thunder crab?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, is it a hermit crab that's living inside a truck? That's amazing.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, that's... I'm willing to overlook a lot of other criticisms because of that. That's
But why is it a
phenomenal.
thunder crab?
I'm
thunder
guessing he's
crab?
electric.
It's definitely electric.
There we go.
Does it?
We killed it. Exterminator Snubnose. Once... Oh, 50% damage to insects and 50% damage to Mirelurks.
I just got an instigating.
Is that Billy
railway
Connolly?
rifle. I'm not even annoyed about that.
Junkie super sledge.
No, it's not
I'm
Billy
on
Connolly.
fire. Why am I still taking damage? I'm dying, and I don't know why. Why
Rip,
am I dying?
Rip Marie.
Why am I dying? Okay.
That's the first time in a long time I got a legendary item that I was happy with.
What's that? Red Terror. Plus 5% damage after each consecutive hit on the same target, up to 45%. Up to 45%. And it's...
Red Terror.
The fire rate's quite high, actually.
Oh, yeah, those. Yeah, those LMGs are kind of they're intense to use, to be honest.
I'm absolutely going to try that at some point. but I can't right now.
Yeah. Also, ammo is going to be an issue for you with that.
Well, maybe not these days.
Oh, yeah, might not be so bad now.
Should I go for more strength?
Well, melee is what you're doing, isn't it? So,
It is, yes. Oops, I meant max strength, apparently. I'm not allowed to go for more strength. Let's go for endurance.
Go higher.
I have max
Let me have a
chem
look and-
fiend. There we go. Any chems you take last 30% longer.
You probably benefit from fireproof.
Potentially iron
Foolish.
belly.
Iron belly would be good for you, yes. Or lead belly.
Lead. I don't drink that much though. I think the chance to. I mean, I'll be honest. I do like getting completely and totally diseased all the time. So, Aqua
That's a
Girl.
quote.
You know, it probably would have gone a lot better if I was actually wearing armor instead of just the garb of mysteries.
That would have helped, yeah.
I'll just get thirst quencher and then I can just drink out of the toilet. It's fine.
Does Stabitha have any intelligence?
No. I mean, she has 2 intelligence, but
Intelligence. You want to get makeshift warrior, probably. So makeshift warrior will let your weapons break slower.
oh, that
all
would be
my
good.
armor is broken, that's why.
Yes, that would be good because my weapons do break quite quickly.
Just gonna stand here in my undies and fix everything.
I don't think there's
Brilliant.
anything under
look wonderful,
agility
Marie.
for you other than action, boy.
Going to break down all these miniguns. Okay, well. I like how clean your underwear is, actually. Like, it's so white.
It's so weird.
It's so white. You've clearly been bleaching it.
Like a good vault dweller should. I can't repair my armor. This is not an armor repair bench.
Well, we can maybe find one.
Garb of Mysteries again it is. At least it has some armor.
The Garb of Mysteries.
It's for a quest, so you get a special sword and a special gun. They all work with the dress.
Oh, you're right. We do have to gather Craig's personal effects, don't we?
Yes. While you're stood still, do you want to perhaps consider the use of a radaway?
Oh, I'm supposed to do that, aren't I? At some point.
At some point before you die would be good.
I mean,
With radiation poisoning.
I am actually. Oh, I'm still suffering from shell shock. I'm actually quite looking forward to. Oh, there's a ranger monitor bunker here. I'm quite looking forward to. We were talking about this the other day. The ghoulification.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be perfect for my playstyle. I'll become a feral.
Mine too. Kyle will be the only smooth skin among us.
Well,
I
he
mean,
does
I'm
have
already the
quite
only
pretty
normal
smooth
looking.
skin, doesn't he?
I mean, my icon is already a ghoul.
It is. I have no idea where Craig's personal effects are.
Excuse me.
I'm-
What are you?
Oh, there's another.
There's an ant. There's a deadly ant. Oh wait, okay. Let's grab the right weapon for this. Oh, I am using the right weapon for this.
What's the right weapon for a deadly ant?
The exterminator pistol I just picked up.
yes.
You've got an anti-insect gun now.
Yes.
Anti-ant gun.
Yeah, but does it actually do more damage than your melee weapon, even with the buff?
Probably not. But I can somewhat retreat from it at least. No, the melee weapon's still better.
Yeah.
There we go. What a cheeky little bastard. He ruined part of my armor.
Yeah, it reminds me I need to go and repair mine, actually. I've just found another personal effect. I'm going to grab that.
Where the hell
and
are
I'll
these
throw
personal
them back
effects?
to
Where are
my
you
camp.
finding them?
Well, I'm not. I've just been running around, and then all of a sudden I've got a little icon saying, "Oh, gather personal effects over here." But it's underground, seemingly.
Seemingly what? Oh.
Well, it's like so far below where I am.
There's a ranger's bunker that might go underground.
Oh,
I
I
just
see.
found
I think his
this-
hat fell off the. Yes, a hat fell off the side of the the cliff. So that's something, I think. I don't actually... Does that count? Gather personal effects for Craig. Okay, apparently I have to go over this way now. Let's just follow them up.
Oh, I've just noticed those follows. Thank you both very much for following me. Nearly at my goal now. Nearly there.
Yay!
Marvelous.
Then I can give you my gift sub.
Yeah. And I can bombard people with ads.
If you haven't followed Kyle
I'm
yet,
not
you
going
really
to.
should go and follow our dear humble streamer.
I mean, I'll
What
have
are these?
follows as well.
Oh! Of course, the turkeys have despawned, but not their intestines.
Oh, nice.
The entire... The road is just littered with intestines. Well, waste not, want not. Let's just eat them all.
Picture.
Let's cook them up. There we go.
Intestines and typewriters. I don't understand.
I think one of them had eaten a typewriter. And it was lodged in its intestines.
So, where it said gather personal effects with a little quest marker has taken me to here where there's already a flare.
Brilliant.
Oh, actually, I think finding those personal effects isn't even... Yeah, that's just the Miscellaneous quest. We can just ignore that and tell Craig to
Oh.
go fuck himself. All
Well,
we actually need to go and find
I like the
is another
idea of
provider.
telling Craig to go fuck himself. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yes. So,
But
it
we
looks
can
like
go
need to
grab them
to-
if they're already right here. We might as well grab them.
If we find them, yeah. I haven't found any.
Apparently, oh, there's a journal here. Rob's journal. I don't care to read it.
It's west that we need to go, but I'm going back to my camp first. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to do the same, because I need to. Oh my God, we have to go quite a ways away. All right. Well.
yeah, that's a fair walk.
All right. I'm going back to my camp as well. Fast travel back to the bell tower. Beautiful, beautiful bell tower, where we can listen to the melodious sound of our victims screaming.
On the off chance that any viewers I've been looking for an industrial strength 2-part epoxy for fixing plastics, I can call out JB Weld Plastic Weld. I used this on a car bumper the other day. It was fabulous.
There we go.
I don't know why I felt the need to call that out. It's just that it
The
was on my
stream is
desk.
sponsored by the.
Plastic wells. Yeah.
I would love a stream.
I mean, this is streamed together, and that's what Glue does.
It's true. Very good. Maybe someone from Liquimolly is watching. My order of Ceratec arrived today. So if you know someone at Liquimolly who wants to sponsor me, I'd be very grateful because Liquimolly stuff is fucking expensive.
Oh, that's a cute outfit. I've got a whole bunch of cute outfits, but the problem is I don't wear cute outfits. I wear horrible clown outfits.
Yeah, your clown outfits are indeed a choice.
They're the best possible choice. I mean, what else would I do?
Best possible choice?
Okay, let's change the Abraxo here. We want this to be... Can I craft one?
Yeah, you wanna make your. You've probably got a plan. You'll probably find you need to go into inventory. and
Oh,
find
right, of course,
the
because it doesn't
plan.
just teach you things automatically. That would be too easy for everyone involved.
Exactly that.
I understand, like, the use of plans for, like, finding them in... I feel like if it's a quest reward for something that's unique to that quest, it should just teach you that.
Yeah, agreed. It's just an unnecessary step. For
It
no good
really
reason,
is.
isn't
Okay, there we go. Burnt Pip-Boy. Happy with that. That's going to look terrible. Now, can we fix this up?
Oh, it does look terrible. That suit your clown outfit perfectly.
Oh, it really does. It really does. Okay, let's use a repair kit. What else is broken? That... Can I repair that? Okay, I have enough. And then we need to repair this, which will take a little bit of wood. That's fine. Just ignore the screams, everyone. It's fine. The screams are fine.
If you walk towards the screams, do you actually get to hear where they're coming from?
No. So I do know where they come from, and it's not very much fun, so I just don't talk about it. In the lore, it's all fake. There's nothing actually.
There's nothing actually screaming, it's just speakers that have been embedded in the forest for effects.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately. Which
Well, that explains the consistency, at least.
Yes. Okay, let's put Red Terror away, because it weighs a bloody ton, and I can't use it. Actually... Wait, did I just level up? I think I can use it.
No, you're level 29.
Oh, I'm not close enough yet. Well, I'll keep it with me in case I can use it later. That seems like fun. Ah, home sweet home.
Sweet, yeah.
Fast travel 45 caps. Oh my goodness. What do you think I'm made of money?
I was going to say, if you fast travel to me first and then to there, it'd be about 20 caps, I think.
Oh well.
I'm sure you'll survive without the extra 25 caps.
Okay, Stabitha doesn't need money. What is she going to buy with money?
Does Stabitha actually accept money as a concept?
I don't think so.
You give me money and I still eat you.
I feel like the thing is, she probably wouldn't accept bottle caps. Maybe bones. Human teeth.
Teeth. That's what 40k orcs use as currency.
She'll make a nice necklace out of them.
Yeah. Okay, my armor's done. I pop to the station to deal with some legendary crap that I don't need, and then I'm back on my way.
I'm just running around through Skyline Valley, suffering from my shell shock, and
I'm still
looking
not
for things to
recovered
kill.
from that.
No, it's some pretty severe PTSD. A dog bit me. A dog bit me. Me, the person who eats people routinely. I got bit by a dog.
You can almost justify that. You can almost justify that for Stabitha, though. I mean, she's not into animals.
She's not used to being bitten back. I mean, again, she does. It's the first time she's ever been bitten back, and she doesn't know what to do about it.
I don't like that very much.
She's having a bit of a crisis as she realizes that that's what she's been doing to people. Oh, there's Kyle. Oh, I like it down here. This is creepy.
Would you like to hear one of the best sounds in the world?
Is it a beer opening?
It's not a beer opening, but that is up there. That wasn't actually a very good one. It just
that is even better than a beer opening, actually, I would say.
that's not.
There's a blood stain here.
Isn't it?
You found a pool of blood surrounded by lost fallen in battle. Someone must have taken their stand here, likely from Craig's group.
Shout out
Excuse
to
you?
Johnny Walker, anyone watching and works for Johnny Walker.
I was not
I'm
expecting.
gonna get a fucking sponsor at some point.
Oh my goodness. I'm under
Yeah, why
assault.
are we being screamed at?
There's
What's-
fellows here. There's some very grumpy fellows here.
Okay, this lady has just shouted, "I'm leaking" at me. I
Nope.
don't tend to have quite that effect.
Oh, you undersell yourself, darling. I've fallen and I can't get up. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. Let's have a little... Ooh, lovely. Sir, please.
I'm not loving how good these zappy things are at shooting. I don't understand where they've learned.
Sir, please. They all have like pulse grenades on. I'm going to have way too many of
because
them.
they're electric.
I know. I'm just going to have too many of them now.
Well, it saves you from having to deal with robots.
It's
Famously,
true.
you don't like engaging robots in melee because you don't get covered in blood splatters, do you?
They don't. It's true. They don't bleed, and that's always disappointing.
I feel like ghouls shouldn't bleed, to be honest.
Oh, this is Marie. Marie is in her pants.
Got fucking radworms again.
It's okay. I still have PTSD. So
We can be afflicted together.
yes. What the? The screaming,
Sorry,
my god.
So, and if I can secure a sponsorship with the likes of Liquid Molly or Johnny Walker, I will personally buy you Kingdom Hearts.
I think I heard one more.
Siren suggests that Stabatha needs to either double down on biting everything, or become a stealth ranged hacker build.
Oh, well, we're not having that. So, double down it is.
You're getting extra chumpy.
Doc? I think this metallic sign just attracted a lightning bolt in my face.
I mean, that's quite cool if that actually happens.
Well, it seems like there's a blast mark on it, and I definitely just had electricity go off in my face.
Oh yes, there is. I hope that's what happens. That'd be quite good.
Dark Hollow Manor. I mean, that's
I'll
just...
tell you what, though.
It's really
look at it from
hamming
here.
it up.
Look at the manor from here. That is quite an approach angle, isn't it?
No, it's quite something, I would say. Warning,
Yeah, have
Laughing
a
Corpse
touch.
has launched a nuke. Lovely. A Shenandoah Park sign. Lovely, I'll never use that. Oh, I leveled up. I can use my Red Terror.
Attention, citizens.
What's that?
Can't see
Enter
where the nuke
Death
zone is.
Death Hollow Manor.
Death,
The area at your
death from above. Where's the nuke? You two haven't been in the nuke. Well, Marie, you might have been.
I
Or
have,
have
yeah.
you been in the nuke zone before?
I haven't, no.
So when we see where
Covert
that nuke zone
operative.
is, it might be worth a little look. They are interesting to explore, the nuke zones.
Okay, I absolutely hate all of those. Maybe I should take some agility
showing
so I have
me
more
either.
action points, because right now it's kind of lackluster.
Action Boy's nice to have. It's nice to have in general, actually, especially
I
for
can't
you as a
have it,
melee build.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I only
It's still
action
isn't on the
go.
map, but looking at where you would expect that nuke to be going towards Fisher Site Prime, that's usually what people nuke.
Sprinting consumes 20 fewer action points. I'm going to go for that because I sprint a lot.
To get in range.
Yes, exactly.
Siren, you'd have to be the judge of this. I'll be honest, this whole area kind of looks like where I can imagine you living. Like, the minions here, I don't think really are your style. I don't think they're necessarily your jam. I think you'd probably have more like blood afflicted than electricity afflicted. But certainly that as an approach, I think I can see you in there. Probably at that window there. Maybe that window.
This feels very Redfall.
Oh, that's it. They failed so badly with Redfall that they wanted to just jam all this in 76 instead.
Uh-huh. I'm not even joking, because I played a fair bit of Redfall just trying to see what the fuss was about. And this whole atmosphere feels very Redfall.
But there was a fuss about it. I heard, the only fuss I heard was that everyone was disappointed.
But I remember
Yeah.
seeing Redfall be announced, and I was so excited for it. And then I actually never ended up even playing it because I never heard anything until at some point after its launch, about 3 months after its
Oh
launch.
my
there was just
God.
a whimper.
Oh, you know what?
I actually liked it.
The lightning hit the metallic fountain, so we actually do have to avoid metallic
yeah.
things, I think, because I
So
keep
that's quite a
I
cool
stand
mechanic.
on the fountain.
I do keep having a little bit of a electric shock.
Yeah, I quite like that as a mechanic. That's quite cool.
This building appears to be entirely covered in metal plating, though, so we might want to be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lot of copper and bronze there.
Oh, I just took damage just walking close to it. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, I think
Shoot
we
you.
might have to do this solo. Because it's quest stuff.
Well, I entered as a team leader.
Yeah, I entered that with
Oh, there's a legendary lost champion in here.
Oh,
There's a
he's
boss.
scary.
That's a look, Marie.
Well, I'll join. At any rate, I don't really care about the quests. I do want to know what's going on, though. That's the problem.
But this isn't. I don't think this is a quest zone. This just appears to just be a mansion with a boss. It's just sat down for seemingly no reason. Why? Get up, you lazy tosser. I want to kill you.
There, I feel less naked all of a sudden.
Yeah, we'll find which room's for you, Sarah, and then we'll find which room is for the twink you're going to turn into your sixth husband. I assume you don't want me to find rooms for 1 through 5.
I didn't. I heard nothing and then just the word twink.
And then your ears pricked right up.
It's
Ooh,
lovely
fire
in here,
up there.
really.
Stranger, save me! Mysterious stranger, where the fuck did you go?
Well, why is this legendary lost champion just sat here? I mean, he was walking around when we came. He's looking at me, but he's not getting up, and he's clearly hostile.
Brilliant. Oh,
Oh, here we go. He's
up he
getting up
gets. Now he's he's a little bit frustrated.
Look at
Okay.
him, what a toss part.
We're not allowed to deal any damage to him yet. No, now we can.
Well, that was dramatic. Oh.
Just going to have a little stim pack. Don't mind me. Oh dear. What the hell did he just shoot me with? I think he just shot me with an explosive minigun.
Yeah, they
Devil
can
is
get
that?
explosive. That's a Gauss minigun, which I didn't think was a thing.
It is now!
I want it. Oh no, that's not a
I'm just
Gauss
going to
minigun,
rush
that's
him
single
and
barrel.
take a bunch of damage. I have to
You've
say,
got him.
it's particularly frustrating. I mean, I'm not a stealth character, but if I was a stealth character, I would be quite frustrated by the fact that the enemy is visible and accessible, sitting right there, and you can't do a damn thing until it's just done its...
It infuriated me. I shot him in the head 3 times, waiting for something to happen, and nothing did.
It's like, what's the
He just
point
dropped
if you
the
have a
fixer.
stealth build then?
He just dropped an instigating fixer. That's actually quite an interesting weapon.
What's a
The
fixer?
fixer was a specific... it's basically a better combat rifle that was added.
Oh.
And it became... This is back when players were still... There was still a player economy. And all of a sudden fixers were worth 25,000 caps. Good ones were. I suspect that's not the case anymore. I got what was a meta fixer at the time. It was bloodied. Bloodied, faster firing, and something else.
Troubleshooter's war drum. I mean, that looks so cool, but I'm never
The
going
war
to...
drum is so your weapon. Oh,
It-
please equip a war drum. Please let me get a screenshot of you holding a war drum.
I mean,
Come
the
and stand
problem
over
with
here.
it, though, is this is a troubleshooter's weapon, so...
Yes, I know, but look at you.
It does look
We need to find a
fabulous.
good backdrop.
I'll go up the stairs. Here we go, stand up here.
Maybe here. Maybe yeah, right there. Okay, yes.
There we
Look
go.
downstairs. Okay, you need to take a picture of this as well.
What's the button for that again? I have to go into photo mode, yes?
Found a
Escape
doll
and then
arm.
T. Yeah.
Oh, there's a doll arm. Is it something I can, like, pick up?
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Ooh.
But be careful not to scrap it once
Of
you...
course, yes, I must be very careful. Okay, let's look up here. Pose.
Oh yeah, we're going to go with the T. We're going with the T GIF frame. For
Because
sure.
I'm changing my expression to worried, despite the fact that I can't physically see my face.
That's going to make all the difference in the world.
Turn the contrast up a bit, and then again we go with a nice, oh, vintage, that's kind of nice. Yes, some texture. Just a little bit of a... I like the scan lines, but we'll go with nothing for right now.
Scan lines are quite horrifying, aren't they?
They are... Oh my god, that's perfect. Spin the wheel.
I feel I should point out that the war drum, when you hit somebody with it, makes a fabulous noise.
It does. That's wonderful. Well, I will certainly be making heavy use of that. Oh, and it's covered in blood. Lovely. Of course, again, it's mostly just for robots. doll arm. Where is it? Oh, thank you.
In the little bag here.
I will cherish it. Thank you, darling, truly. That's going to go right in one of the display cases on the top of my house.
Oh, there's a downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's attached to a vault.
This is Siren's dungeon.
Well, there we go. That's Vault 63, I guess.
Thought I'd be taken out for dinner first, but here we are.
Hand scanner.
It's full of red wine. How fitting.
No, it's full of wine bottles, unfortunately. I can't drink it.
Oh, this is our quest. We are actually supposed to be here.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that we should all go in separately because we can't interact with it now. But it would have been hard separately. I mean, that was quite the fight at the beginning.
It would have been. What, can you two come and interact with the intercom and tell me what happens?
No.
Nope.
No, it was a lot to ask, wasn't it? I do apologise.
I can, I think... No, I can't. I thought I could listen to you talking.
Yeah, are you able to listen to my dialogue, though?
We'll just look at his window. His stream.
You could do that, I suppose, yeah.
But, no, we can't listen in even, which is quite shocking.
Irritating.
Irritating, yes. And also, again, there's no alcohol here. All these bottles are
I've
empty.
got some I can drop if you need some.
Well, I'm fine. It's just like they give us all these bottles, and it's like you could have put a few bottles of wine in here that weren't.
In Oblivion, when you go into a castle's wine cellar in Oblivion, it was full of actual bottles of wine.
It was. It was, and I recognise that this is supposed to be like a post-apocalypse, and people have rummaged through it all. But you know, just put a few there.
Yeah,
most of them could be empty.
None. If it's been rummaged, there shouldn't be any bottles. They should all have been taken.
Probably, unless somebody just sat here and drank them all.
Because the glass would be valuable as well.
Yes.
Glass would be valuable,
There's a lot of reasons that it just doesn't make sense. Alright, we're listening in.
Okay, you're going to be happy, Orem. You need to go and find somebody's hand and cut
I get to
it off.
cut someone's hand off. Perfect.
With a drum. You have to cut someone's hand off with a drum.
Well, I have an
It's gonna be a
axe.
while.
I do have a fire axe. I'll just use that. It's probably perfect.
Fire axe, ideal. Fire axe is actually, incidentally, very blunt.
Well, that just makes it more painful.
Not as blunt
Certainly
as
makes
my
it best,
hammer.
yeah. Siren claims that this is indeed, this is Siren's wine cellar. The reason there's no wine in here is it was all necked in the cellar.
Just going to have
So
a
I
little
find red
snack.
wine really difficult. As somebody who spent a lot of my life drinking far too much alcohol far too quickly, I can't drink red wine.
Oh, a lot of it would give me a
can't sit and
headache.
neck it.
Yeah,
It's
my
so sweet, my goodness. I enjoy red wine, but red wine is for pairing with a meal, not for chugging.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I'm the same. Wine in general, though, with the exception of sparkling wine, because that is just more drinkable.
I do love a good bubbly.
You know, proper white wine, proper red wine is for drinking with food. It just is.
Yes, quite.
I remember once, I can't remember how old I was, I think I would have been 24? So I was right in the depths of my alcoholism. I was about as alcoholic as I got at that kind of age.
The face.
And I decided that I wanted to stop drinking so much beer, because beer was what I was drinking. And I decided, I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll try and lose some weight. I'll switch to wine.
That's not going to
become a
help.
wino.
So of course it did. So, but I couldn't afford to buy bottles of wine constantly, so I was buying a carton of wine, which was usually like 5 litres with like a tap on it, and it would be next to me on my desk, and I'd get through one every couple of nights.
Oh, goodness.
I can't tell you how ill I felt.
Oh, I
every
can
single
imagine.
morning.
It's so sweet. And the like the worst hangovers are wine hangovers. But
Yeah.
often I don't even like... I'll get the headache the night of while I'm still drinking with the wine.
Yes.
If I
Well,
have
that
more than a few
absolutely happened to me
glasses.
with wine. Absolutely happened to me with wine. It's because I don't know what it is. It's like it actually sucks all the moisture out of your flesh. It's a weird thing to drink wine.
It's
An
also
odd
got a
thing.
bunch of flavonoids in it.
I can't even teleport back to... Okay. Spin the wheel. I can't even... I have to teleport back.
Why are you over there?
It kicked... Once you left, it kicked me out all the way over there.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I think that was the
Only
closest
apologise.
fast travel point. There's not a fast travel point at the banner.
So we need to amputate a hand. I don't understand how that works, to be honest.
Well, you find a hand and you chop it.
I didn't necessarily mean mechanically.
I have to actually go back into the thing because I can't even do that. You'll have to do it all yourself now.
So, I offer no judgment, sir, and I'm just intrigued as to how you survive chugging red wine. As a former hardcore alcoholic, I couldn't chug red wine. I find it fascinating that anyone can.
It's
I say
so
that, that's not
heavy.
true. People have been able to.
Thick.
It is thick. Yes, it's syrupy almost.
So
well,
the game is telling me
port
that
is.
I need to... yes, it is actually directing me back inside.
Back
to
inside.
retrieve a
Okay,
hand.
well I'm entering solo because I have to go in to Dark Hollow Manor and get the quest in the first place. Caught up because it didn't count before for whatever reason.
I'm inside Kyle. That's weird. Ugh.
Lucky
Right,
you.
buddy. Come here.
All I saw was the inside of your
Come here.
eyeballs for a second.
Oh, that's
Come
not how
here.
I thought. Not generally how I would
There we go.
go about that.
Not so lucky in that.
Not really, no. I can only apologise.
Okay, he's back on the ground again for whatever reason. I took a few hits to him and then he sat down on the ground.
This is the worst boss fight ever.
Oh, I'm actually
There's a-
doing
there's
damage
shit
to
in
him
the
now.
bottom.
Despite the fact
Sounds
that
like
he
it's
was
gonna
still on the
pop
ground, I was actually able to hit him with my axe quite a few times.
You just like it, that's all it is.
Oh, I forgot. I can't pause in the menus. Please, sir, do not hit me with your weapons.
Yeah, please don't fight back. Just let me murder you with my axe.
He's not using his gun. It's fine. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything special out of him the second time.
Not
Oh,
even a
but I
legendary
did
got
see
a
actually. There's a legendary feral lost here. Aristocrats Raider power armor.
That's good for you. The aristocrat stuff was added in an update, a big rebalancing update, and it makes you do more damage based on how many caps you have. And it was useless when it came out, but because no one had any caps. But now everyone's bought everything they want to buy, really. So everyone's always got max caps.
Oh, I love just. I mean, I do actually love just massacring through all these bastards. It's true. I was being sarcastic for a second, but it is violence, and I always agree with violence.
You're outraged. Sorry, you're right. There should be. This area should be.
Oh,
more
it's good to see
explored.
diverse body sizes amongst these horrific creatures. I now have radworms as well as PTSD. Lovely. Yes, I hit you. You poor thing. Is that it? I did. Okay, I've cleared out. Now I have to find the entrance to Vault 63 again. Yes, yes,
Well, the
it's me. Hello.
entrance
Ooh, 45 rounds. So
Inside downstairs.
yeah, so I have to go and do this, have this conversation. The game's going to crash on me again.
I'm really
Boom.
bewildered as to where exactly I'm supposed to be finding this hand, because it says retrieve a hand from a lost corpse. Now, unless the corpse is actually lost, but the lost is capitalised, so it does mean one of these fuckwits. Oh, there's a
Maybe it's the
particular one that's
champion.
got a lost hand on it.
Yeah, I think it's this.
No, there's one at the top of the stairs.
I was
took it
just
off.
about to point him out.
Yeah, I took the hand out of his inventory, and then 5 seconds later, the entire arm exploded.
Yeah, blood spray everywhere.
Retrieve a hand. Okay.
No, see, Sauron, this board isn't removable. I agree. You should be able to just remove that board and open that, and then it should
Yeah.
have a fabulous room full of,
Something.
I don't know, sphinxes or something. There should be something
Ooh,
cool in there.
sphinxes, like the cats. I love
Yes.
Well,
Which reminds me, I've been doing single player games on my weekend streams, right? And we're doing Half-Life. Well, that's it. Actually, we're doing Half-Life, and episode 2 will be finished tomorrow. That's the end of my Half-Life journey then, and I'm not sure what to do for the next streams. But the discussion there about sphinxes makes me think about Serious Sam. And if I'm streaming Serious Sam, it's very manic, and I'll probably swear a lot.
Oh, people like that.
Oh,
Twitch doesn't.
In that vein, Dead Space just went on sale again.
Oh yes, you wanted me to stream Dead Space, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where the hell is this
The
hat?
elevator's open now. Before we go in there, or you probably want to come and join us because the elevator's open.
The hand is on
Unless you're going
the landing
separately, so
down.
you can track the quest.
Well, I'm just trying to keep track of the quest to an extent because
yeah.
I have no idea what's going on otherwise. But I also don't know what's going on in this current situation because I can't find the corpse with the hand. Here's a hand. I can't take it.
Go and stand. I'm watching your stream. Go and stand in the middle of that room downstairs.
Yes, I'm here.
The wine cellar.
Oh, the wine cellar. Downstairs.
Yes, to go down there to the left of
Okay.
those stairs you're looking at.
Oh,
I'm
here he
seeing you
is.
5 seconds behind.
I have a
So
hand.
go downstairs and there's a
I've
corpse.
taken his hand. Scanned the hand. Right. Going along with you. I'm going along beside you. We're doing this consecutively but not
We're
together.
doing this in parallel.
Body
yes.
doubling at its finest.
Are you coming into the elevator?
I'm
Yes.
coming with you. Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's a door. Sorry, what am I thinking? It's not an actual elevator, is it?
No, of course not. That's
Idiot.
not how they
It's not
work.
an elevator, it's just a door.
That would be far too complex for them to. I mean, I actually will say that would probably be a lot more complex to do in a multiplayer than.
You can do a fake elevator. Fake elevators are quite easy to do.
Just loading screens, yeah.
Fallout 3 had false elevators.
Oh, it is pretty.
Ought to be in the vault. Oh, it is nice. Yes, this does not look like it exploded.
Time to start stealing things.
Apparently now I've discovered Dark Hollow Manor. Oh, she's a ghoul.
And you're not lost.
Is indeed.
I still haven't. So.
And is it safe to say she's rocking the bisexual bob?
Yeah, I think so.
You're a ghoul.
Cool. Isn't that?
It looks like they reworked the ghoul character model again too,
I'm a ghoul
because
and
she's
you're
got
not lost.
those
Glad we got
indents
that
above her
straightened out.
lips that I don't think are.
Yeah,
that
no, that's a
shaped.
good observation. Yeah.
Ah, good.
All right.
Anyway.
She's Hilda. Yes, hello, Hilda.
Don't worry, my
Uncle Hugo's. Is this like?
Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so have
Uncle
you go-
Hugo.
So he's going to be a ghoul as well.
Down the hall.
Like she's cute for a ghoul.
Well, I mean.
Oh my God! Of course he's German.
Well, I mean, she did say her name was Stills, so. And
You come, critical man. My niece told me to expect you, and do not mind my appearance.
it's actually I don't mind your appearance, but I have to be honest. Your accent is very unnerving. And the
You'd be okay if you didn't speak in a German accent.
he would be also you look like a lost, yes. So she specifically said it would be amazing if you were a lost, but didn't weren't violent, and then he's a lost and isn't violent. So
Literally, yeah.
Most welcome guest here.
Oh,
I
here's another
cannot be
ghoul.
too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface.
why are you even like? What's the point of living
Ah, fascinating.
hundreds of years? I genuinely question what's the point of living hundreds of years underground like this? What is the point? Well, I guess actually it hasn't been hundreds of years, has it?
It's been
No, it's only
26 years.
Right,
Yeah.
of course. I plucked this off a No, I am from Vault 76.
But Siren agrees entirely with your general message there. What's the point of living?
We are.
What's the point of living if you have such an unsettling German accent?
Your niece may have brought you here.
As somebody who speaks to himself routinely, you're quite right.
Something tells me there's a catch. What's the catch? I haven't been paying attention.
Just opportunity.
Stop being...
As you may have
So
ventured
cagey.
on your trip here, our beloved Shenandoah has seen better days. Less stormy days. I'm in the midst of trying to get this under control.
It's actually really weird, the German ghoul accent.
To engage in a bit of freelance work, I'm sure I can provide plenty of payment in kind.
The thing is, he doesn't sound like a German speaking English. He sounds like an English person doing a German accent.
Yeah. Alright, I'm a natural at killing.
Fantastic. I'm pleased to hear it.
They just definitely got their regular ghoul actors.
Assuage any hesitation you have. I am
Because he says He says
Overseer
welcome.
of Vault 63, yes.
Uh,
but also a principal
He's not
director
having any
of
issue with his
Seafoam.
W's and his V's,
Founder
which is
and
unusual
CEO
for
of
somebody
Stoltz
of a Germanic
Enterprises,
language. You'd expect him to have some
respected member of
difficulty.
Vault-Tech's board of directors and overall international man.
He introduced himself as Hugo Stoltz, International Man of Mystery.
I
And then when
know.
I call him Mr. Stoltz, he says, "Oh no, Hugo's fine." You fucking told me to call you Hugo Stoltz, you twat.
That'll do perfect.
He's unlikable. Very unlikable. Of course, anyone who has to introduce themselves as an international man of mystery.
Anyone who feels the need to introduce themselves as an anything of mystery is a complete tosser and deserves nothing but a brisk cod across the face, to be honest.
A cod?
Yeah, specifically a cod. Cod are massive.
Called wet fish.
I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. Sure
I'm not going to the vet. Don't tell me to go to the vet, Hugo. I thought we were going to the park.
No, you've added some romance to his ideas here.
Fine, but we have... Okay, no, I don't want to ask him questions. I don't care. Point me at something. I'll pull my axe out. I'm going to break his table here. I'm just going to hack it in two. Well, I'm a bit
That would
thirsty.
be a hell of a message, wouldn't it?
Hugo, do you have any water
You pissed
for
me
me?
off. I'm just going to smash your desk to bits.
Oh, I can loot his
There's a
stuff
note
too.
that
That's
it was in
nice.
German.
Oh, here we go. Here's some... Oh, that's a whiskey bottle, but I can drink some beer. I'll drink his beer. I'm going to drink all
That's
your
such a
beer,
power
Hugo.
move. That is such a power move. Go into someone's office, go to their fridge, and just drink everything in it while looking them in
It's
the
like
eye.
goddamn Oktoberfest up in here.
You found anything interesting in here?
Yeah,
Some ammo,
does.
I'll have
One
that.
of
And
them
note,
is
what does the
in
note?
German.
This decanter's empty.
Of course it is. It's been here for 26 years.
Well, you would think you would have at
And
least a
they've been
stockpile
underground.
of alcohol if you were in a rich person's house. Oh, there's a button here.
It's gone. They drank it all.
25 years, 26 years is more than enough time to brew your own. You go to prisons, right?
It's true.
And
Yes,
they-
you brew
they
your own
brew their
alcohol.
own-
You could brew your own alcohol in like a year.
Yeah,
This man's
well,
also a ghoul. Everyone in here is a ghoul.
I have alcohol sitting in my cupboard that I made.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching people brew mead, and I've been contemplating trying to make it myself, especially because it's quite hard to find mead up here.
I can send you a good site, and if they're
Oh,
still
yes.
alive, a possible honey person to buy from.
Oh,
because I
please
used to
do,
make mead
yes.
out there.
a
Uh,
honey
Get
person.
15
a honey person.
15-pound buckets of
Oh my
honey for
goodness.
$50.
I don't think I've ever drunk mead.
This is also a ghoul. I've had a little bit of mead. It's nice, but it's very hard to find in Canada. I don't know why. It's just not
See,
available
I
at the
don't
store.
like the flavour of. I don't particularly like the flavour of honey, so I
Really?
can't imagine mead being very nice. But you know, I don't have much of a sweet tooth, certainly not for drinks.
Ah.
But you know, I was talking to Robot the other day because I was convinced that there's mead, right, which is honey. Maple syrup is, let's be honest, an institution of Canada,
Oh, it's so
and
good.
it's not that different to honey,
Nope.
really.
You could
So-
totally ferment it.
Well, there are a range of drinks that are various forms of distilled or fermented maple
Really?
syrup.
I've never had the pleasure. It sounds amazing. I would absolutely devour that.
There's a whole range of them, from sort of 5-6% sparkling,
What brings you back?
sort of light mead type drinks made of maple syrup, which have a name that I can't remember, all the way up to liqueurs and actual spirits.
There's some whiskey.
It's not a shandy, because a shandy is a ginger beer and something else.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't?
A shandy is lemonade and beer, but it's what you would call soda. Not because when we say lemonade, we mean like Sprite or 7-Up.
Right, okay.
But a proper shandy is something like a Schweppes lemonade with a lager specifically. But they
Ooh, a
also
death
make
colic.
something called a radler across Europe, which is different. A radler's beautiful, but a radler is a pilsner specifically with a lemon. It's not lemonade in that sense. It's more of a traditional lemon juice. It's a lot more lemony than the likes of Schweppes or 7-Up. But radler's very, very nice.
Oh,
If
quite
you go
nice.
to like Czechia, you will find 0% Radler sold as a standard soft drink, alongside like Coke Zero and and Sprite, and it's gorgeous. It's so good. Every time I'm in Czechia, I drink an awful lot of it because it's amazing.
I'm really trying to resist the urge to try and swing an axe at this lady, but it's probably a bad idea. James. Hello, James. Why do all the other ghouls here have their hair, except for you?
Formerly United States.
Because he's chief of security. He's got to be bald, obviously.
But as you've seen, Mr. Stoltz isn't
Yeah, I'm curious, why are there so many ghouls in here?
exactly did you end up
Ghouls.
on the doorstep, outsider. I'm
Premature
asking
radiation
you as an
exposure?
outsider.
Well, it's not a very good vault in that case.
Not really, no.
How did you end up?
Consider the door. Consider the fact that the entrance that is vault's highly secure is an elevator.
Yeah, it's true, they don't have a proper vault door at this side.
No.
Well,
that rat.
considering I'm entirely
From
I mean,
some
in
of the
fairness,
stuff that
the
I-
vault entrance to Vault 111 was also an elevator.
One of the potential answers that you're about to get, Orm, is going to make you laugh, I think. I'm a few seconds ahead of you. I'm just going to wait until you get to the same... Here we go, yeah.
What am I... I mean... Oh!
You can use
Corporal
one of those
Major
that I
Private
can't.
Bootlicker, U.S. Marine Corps, ready to serve.
I'll take that stolen dollar as a
Yeah.
joke, so I can say
You've also got the strength one. I can't use the strength
No,
one.
I'm-
My pretty boy, fuckboy, makeup, cosmetic store, Twink, doesn't have 12 strength, obviously.
vault dweller from 76, capable of dispatching lost.
And apparently a clown. Literally, yes.
When I see one, I couldn't tell
Yeah, apparently a clown, he says, to the woman in size 15 shoes and a jiggly
And a
little
jester
hat.
Yeah.
shape up. What's this? Unless there's any
Oh my
pressing
god.
questions.
Yeah, I think, I'm out of here, Jarhead.
Going on your record.
Only thing my character lifts are mascara brushes. No, he lifts sponges as well.
What have I didn't pay attention to anything.
Eyeliner
That's,
pencils.
I know that there is story
Hair dye.
stuff that's going on, but I really can't be bothered to pay attention to it.
It's so shallow, though.
It is.
Much room for
It
It's
is.
not worth... Do you know what? I play Bloons. Yeah? I love a bit of Bloons. I play Bloons TD6 every day.
And there's more
And
story
I mean
in that.
this. There genuinely, sincerely is more story in Bloons than there is in this, and I genuinely, sincerely mean that. Ninja Kiri put more effort into that.
And it's a pretty soulless cash grab.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Oh,
And cash
look at
grab's the
those
word,
snippets.
because if you look at the Atom Store, the cost of things in the Atom Store,
Oh, it's
and the fact
astronomical.
that you have to pay for Fallout First membership to have the privilege of paying for some of the things in the Atom Store.
And then Mr. Stills would call me
recognise.
into his office and say, Ruben, I've been watching you for a while now. I've seen the hard work, persistence, and dedication you've put into your work. No one else puts that much effort in, and that's why I'm stepping down from my position and making you head of the company instead. I honestly, it's called Ruben's Fantasy. I kind of expected it to get sexual, and I'm disappointed. Especially with that intro of Mr. Stoles calling him into the office. I'm actually quite disappointed that didn't get sexual. Oh, look! Oh, I can't take that. I can take the undamaged Abraxo and the untarnished metal
God.
bucket.
Hugo Stoltz has just asked me, are we our brains?
Yeah.
And I kind of hate the fact that my character's also a bit dim, because I can't give the answer that I want to give.
There's
If
a
my
whole bunch of
character now gets
ducks.
convinced to admit that we have a soul, I'm going to be really pissed off, because... No, we don't. We are a collection of synapses.
You're being forced into his spiritual nonsense.
Yes. It's Fallout 4 all over again, where I'm forced to have a fucking child.
Nightmare, truly.
I've just been
Thank God.
Alright, let's have a
Ultimate
philosophical
Star.
conversation. I've got a report from Oberlin. I haven't read it.
Don't worry about that now.
Oh, he has
I
a
have
question for me. I see.
Tell me, are we our brains?
No. A ghoul craving brains, why am I not surprised?
Such a simplistic view of the world.
Can I just take my axe and start killing this man? Because I feel like
I mean, you could try.
the
I
problem.
don't
The
know
problem.
level of success.
I hate it when games give me unkillable NPCs and then make me really want to kill them by making them intolerable.
In the eyes of others,
And that's the difference between this and Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Is 3 and New Vegas would absolutely let you just kill the person.
3 would usually
Like
let you
when
kill the person.
you're stood in front of Chief Ranger Hanlon in New Vegas, you can just shoot him in the fucking face if you want.
You can, and the game will adapt to it.
Yes, exactly.
I apologize.
I understand, in a multiplayer game, the kind of limitations of that. In
I've
fairness, I do.
forgotten there's so
Oh
much
my
you grant
god!
to
I've just realised what this is based on.
What are we doing here?
Actually hurts.
I'm not
me.
paying enough attention to it. What is this based on?
Ah, your pain
Right.
is delicious.
You've heard of these fuckwits who believe in free energy, right? Who
What?
believe that
You
there's
mean like
these
if you-
electrical pockets in the world, and you can harness them, and you can tune into them, you can extract this energy from the world. Or these other fuckwits who think that we've all got spiritual energy, and there's these pockets of chi in the world, and we can tune into them.
Ley lines.
God.
Ley lines, all of that. That's what this is.
It's magic.
What a bunch of country. If they called it magic, I'd be okay with it. I'd be alright if they called it magic.
Or,
I'm okay
you know
with
what they
magic.
could have done? They could have done some...
Pseudoscience.
We know there's ancient civilizations. They could have had an ancient civilization have some kind of power source.
You're gonna go into Baghdad batteries.
Oh,
Dead
no.
batteries!
I
Let's not go
hate
there.
you.
Let's not go there. Let's not. Because I will go full
I
electro
think this
boom
could
on
have
your
been
ass
like
if
we
go
know
there.
we know there's ancient civilizations in the desert, like the very Lovecraftian ones. There could have been an ancient generator built under here, but no, it has to be
Hell.
magic.
Dunwich.
Dunwich.
Yeah, but that
They
was just magic.
recently added a whole bunch of Dunwich lore.
That was just magic, though. I was okay with that. As soon as you say it's magic and not science, I can suspend my grip on reality because you're accepting that it's not real. As soon as you try and explain something as pseudoscience,
Just tell me what's
Sweet
next.
science. and
my
magic.
goat gets up because science is a thing. It's real. It's
Indeed.
defined. There's evidence.
And if the people who are writing the dialogue and all that don't understand the scientific methods that
Exactly.
you're talking about, it's
Exactly.
even worse. Look
This
at
is
that
why I like
lightning
Mass
rod.
Effect.
I've
This
not
is why
paid
I
any
like Mass
attention to
Effect,
what he
because in
just
Mass
said.
Effect, at the very least, everything they try and explain it can be explained in physics. It can be, as long as you accept the existence of ESO, which admittedly is a bit of a leap.
Vault
of faith.
63
But it's possible.
burnt jumpsuit. I can make myself a burnt jumpsuit. How exciting. Why wouldn't that just be something laying around? Why is that a plan? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it's going to be deliberately burned. It's going to be burned artistically.
Oh, it's like when you buy your jeans pre-ripped. I hate that so much. Buying denim is such a nightmare because everyone just makes them pre-ripped. It's like it's going to rip
Do you know
eventually.
what?
Acid wash.
You say this, so I really struggle to buy jeans anyway, just because of my build.
You've got too much booty.
Booty, booty, booty. Rocket everywhere.
Without being immodest, yes. And it's I want jeans that are tight but still have plenty of stretch in them, and which are artistically ripped down the spine, potentially up the side. You know, living my slut life. But
Side is
they
better.
don't make jeans like that for
Gotta
people
do it
of my
yourself.
shape.
Well, you
Do it
can rip
myself,
them
yeah, maybe
yourself.
I
It's just
should.
a matter of finding the jeans. Ripping them isn't too hard. Like you could just cut them with a X-Acto.
And then
Yeah.
if you want the rip to look good, then you tear it a little bit so that it's that frayed edge,
Denim's
and then-
fairly easy to work with. I just get frustrated that so many places do not have very good options for unripped.
Yes. To preserve the rip and prevent it from
Yes,
going in
and,
further than you
let
want
me
to
wear
keep
them
it
as
over it.
nice jeans for 5-10 years, and then once they're worn out a little bit, I'll cut them up.
You're right, sorry, and I need to find a good goth or alt shop. And
You
I do need to
it's,
go to
it's
a shop.
necessary. I
because-
found so many beautiful pieces at goth shops.
Yeah.
I'm not even that goth.
No, but it's a wonderful style.
Shall we begin?
I wouldn't say I was a
There are
goth,
some
but I love the
tasks that I'm
style.
unequipped to handle myself, and I need your assistance.
And Taylor. A Taylor is a good investment.
Taylor is a good investment. You're better off having
It is.
fewer, better
In order to
better
solve
fitting
this
pieces.
error, we'll need to acquire the
Do you know what the biggest
weapons
problem with getting a suit tailored is? Because I've got a beautiful tailored suit upstairs. I bet I don't fit in it anymore.
Ah.
The
That
problem
is
with
a bit
having
of an
tailored
issue.
suit.
Can I... Hugo, are you going to give me any options to speak now?
Oh, you've got to wait. I'm on this same dialogue that
Like,
you're
what
on.
the hell?
and it's a nightmare.
Okay, thank you,
This
Bethesda.
part of it, for
You click
whatever
through all the
reason-
dialogue, and he just stares at you for 20 seconds before
Alright.
anything happens.
I'm ready to get
Well, you know-
started.
You know what's so stupid?
X.
You know how we haven't been able to
Alright.
watch or listen to any
In
of
order-
the dialogue through the quest if we're not doing the quest?
Mhm.
I'm sitting here, I can hear and see the subtitles. This is the only part throughout the entire quest where that has been a thing.
That's the part that doesn't work properly.
Oh my god.
Which suggests that that's accidental.
Why is he just
I can
staring
hear
at
everything
me?
that he's saying.
Hugo! You called me here to walk a few feet and grab a paper.
I've been known to be
You're
a bit
both still
creative
stuck?
with resources and the
There we go, it's finally progressed.
He keeps
Okay,
he
'cause,
keeps
yeah.
stopping in his
The safe can
conversation.
only be opened so secure that only she knows.
Because, yeah, I'm getting all the voice dialogue.
That said, she was a diligent noter. You should
He was
find them
blind,
all
born
in
that
a
way.
room upstairs.
Okay, I'll go find your wife's notes. I don't really want to do this. I'd rather go kill things, but sure.
So he can't
Are those
read.
your hands or are those gloves?
Their hands.
Ugh. I mean, I know his face is... You know what? I said it before. What's the point in living like this? He looks
Yeah,
like he's in a
Joel,
lot of pain.
Siren's response to that statement was that you were a mood.
I feel like I'm like this. He looks like he's hard, like if you knocked on his head. If you knocked on his head, I feel like
Bits would come off.
it would be it would sound like wood.
I feel like it'd be one of those. Have you ever handled wood that's been in a fire?
Yes,
Yes, charcoal.
absolutely. It's charcoal.
It'd
He's
be
been
like that.
charcoaled.
Yeah. Exactly. If you gave him a hug, you'd be covered in ash all the way down your
Bits,
arm.
which he'd just be so brittle, he'd just break.
It'd either be brittle or he would be rock hard. It would be one of the two.
Yeah.
Both?
Both is good. Art lessons. Oh, well, his wife had nice penmanship. I can't... Let's just take all of her notes. Cassidy's journal. Is
Shoe
it
repair person. That's also another good thing to
a
have.
cobbler? Yes. I mean,
You
a
would like
cobbler
his
is
design a lot
necessary.
more if
But,
you'd
you know,
taken
if
the
you get
time to
yourself
put on a
some gnomes,
cunty
they'll
shade
do
of
the job
lipstick.
anyhow.
I'm out of gnomes.
Siren, you can't just say that he'd be better if he was wearing a cunty shade of lipstick. You have to explain what a cunty shade of lipstick actually
We're thinking like
is.
hot pink.
On that
Hot
skin
pink.
tone?
Hot pink, deep
Orange.
scarlet.
Oh, orange. That would be cunty.
Because he's got blue in his skin, right?
There's some
So-
contrast there.
Yeah.
Get that orange.
You know what? It wouldn't be cunty though, unless he had some nice long nails as well.
Long,
Yes.
yeah, false nails.
Yes.
We're thinking false eyelashes as well.
Oh, a full set, of course. 2 sets actually.
Yeah.
Stack them on top of each other.
Get him some good coffin tip nails.
Search for Cassidy near the waterfall. Oh, I can leave now. Thank God.
Exactly.
Or I have to go speak with Oberlin or something. All right, Oberlin.
Yeah, and I'm just clicking through the dialogue. now.
I do not want to read any of this. I don't want to hear from them. I just want them to point me in the direction. I've literally said it multiple times in dialogue too. Point me in the direction, and I'll do things. And they haven't done that. Like they've decided to bring me in here because I'm, you know, a violent individual who can help them. And now they're having me move paper around. What can you tell me about the residents of Vault 63?
Gossip. I wouldn't be seeking you. I will indeed. I've been spread.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with speaking with Oberlin? I haven't actually been paying attention to the dialogue at all. What's first on the
There are
list?
3 residents that have been complaining.
I'm not talking to the residents. I'm not... What?
In the meantime,
I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm not doing this pedestrian nonsense.
No, there's a quest
If
that
you
you're
wanted
about
an
to
assistant... Well, I might...
get,
so-
which is just going and killing 3 lots of things. So there is a quest you're about to get that you're going to enjoy, I think.
Okay,
And also
but I
lower
have to go
atrium.
talk to a bunch of people first. That's so boring.
Yeah, there's 3 people sat downstairs looking far too calm given the situation they're explaining.
Okay, well...
Also, when you look at their hair, I want you to just ask yourself the question, why bother?
Well, I want to wonder what...
You would just shave it off.
In Fallout 3, there was a whole point about how ghouls don't have hair.
Yes.
And they've just kind of ditched that completely.
Yeah, they said bollocks. Fuck it. Ghouls can have hair now.
At least I guess some of these ghouls don't look like they're as ghoulified. Like, she doesn't look as ghoulified as he does.
No, but look at the hair. You would just cut it off, wouldn't you?
Well, it's interesting because there are.
Or at least
some
I'd wear a
pre-war
wig.
ghouls, and all the pre-war ghouls have hair.
Also, we have a huge
No, pre-war ghouls had wigs, didn't they?
Maybe it could have been wigs.
Some of them definitely wear wigs.
Although
When
again,
will
you,
Julio? When will you wear wigs?
Yeah.
Will you wear
Because
wigs?
Eddie Winter had hair.
He's probably lost his mind by now.
That's true, but that was Fallout 4, so that was
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
Bethesda decided that
years.
nothing mattered.
But there was that one guy with the black hair and the glasses.
He was in that tiny little room again. Eddie Winters is a case of kill yourself.
Eddie Winters.
Like, why on earth would you want to live for 200 years in that little room by yourself?
This is why that ghoul kid in the fridge winds me up so much, because
Oh my god.
you would not retain any sanity after. Never mind the fact that
You would be feral even if the rats hadn't addled your brain.
Exactly. You'd have become feral. You'd have become a complete nut job. Never mind the fact that you would have had no food, no water, or indeed no oxygen.
Well, he was in the refrigerator.
How? 200 years?
Oh, well, it was a very good refrigerator. It kept things very fresh.
Very good. Yeah.
But yes, the ghoul physiology, it's so inconsistent, and it's frustrating because it's like, do they eat? Do they not? Do chems work on them? Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes it's a little drop in a very big pond.
Yes, it's such a mess.
Well,
They
look at
can't make up their
Superjet.
mind.
We had the whole superjet thing in, I think that was 3. That ghouls can't feel the effects of jet, so they have to make an ultra strong version. At least it was coherent back then.
Yeah, it was coherent. It's just gotten worse. It has just gotten messy.
Yeah, they just got
Ever
to the
since
point where
Fallout
they just-
4, it just has been a mess.
It's since 4. 4 was just, okay, 4's been successful, and we kind of butchered the lore a little bit in 4, so we'll see how far we can push it. And they pushed it a little bit, and no one really openly, verbally gave a shit.
I did.
So they just went, bollocks, we'll just do everything. Whatever now, it doesn't matter. Whatever. You want a ghoul to have a bright red nose and be called Rudolph Crack-On?
I want that. I want to be that. Give me the red nose. Oh, this person's feral. Goodbye. Oh, you had some whiskey.
And now I'm
Thank you.
confused with the quest in this room.
Alright,
We're
Alfie's
investigating a
journal.
noise in a generator room that I can't get to.
December 4th, 2080 something or another. It's been a while since the bombs dropped,
There
but
we
life
go.
in the vault is still pretty crummy. None of us have completely escaped this radiation malarkey. That's for sure. Malarkey. Perhaps if old Stoles has kept his ego on a leash just for once and built a vault that was actually finished on time, we wouldn't be in this damned mess. Making this underground palace, so that's the problem. He made it too fancy, and he didn't get it done in time.
So they all got irradiated.
They all got irradiated. There's no point in sticking around here, folks. It's actually less radioactive outside right now. Although I guess they're ghouls, so now it's a good thing.
Yeah, because now it's healing them.
Mm-hmm.
There was one lore video that I was
Hello?
watching that mentioned that those ghouls that have a purpose, like something to achieve, seem to be less prone to becoming feral.
I mean, that makes sense. That's how, people in real life are, too.
Exactly, yeah. People without a purpose do go mad.
Like, they're retired.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it, the big radiation thing.
Where is it? I want to touch it, too. I'm carrying too much rubbish, aren't I? Can I
I have
toss some of
scaly
this?
skin now.
Honey. Let's just eat some honey. Some Salisbury steak.
You're right, sorry. And then exactly, so inconsistent. Hancock was like the anti and evidence of just going totally counter to what ghouls had always been prior to that.
Mm-hmm. He was a drug addled.
Exactly.
Right. His thing is that he picked up a weird drug one day, tried it, and then suddenly became a ghoul.
I mean, in fairness, we do know that's a thing, but I went
Not
upstairs.
like
There's
that,
a couple
though.
of instances of people forcing themselves to become ghouls before radiation, or before the bombs dropped.
I think it's only in Fallout 4.
Well, it's in the show
that
too.
whole Force thing. Was it in the
Yeah.
show? Of course, it was in the show because the show's based on 4.
The show is quite
76.
good.
It's in that era.
It's
of
worth a
Fallout.
see. I would
The show is
recommend.
really good, yeah.
People keep telling me that. People keep saying
It is
I should
very
watch the
good.
show.
It's a little bit loose with the lore, but I wouldn't say too loose. It's not as loose as this.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot more concern for the actual overall integrity of the brand in the show than there is in this game.
The vault plot.
Yeah, the vault. It was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I wish
In
we'd
fact,
gotten just
we
a
watched it
tiny
with
bit
people who'd never engaged with any Fallout content in any sense. They had no idea it was even a game, and they very much enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very well done. Quite chuffed with that. But
I have to bounce in about 45 minutes. I have to go feed
I need to do the same,
my
actually,
stepmom
probably sooner than that. But I'm going to
mother-in-law.
attempt to get through here first.
Yeah, we are up. We're approaching the 4-hour mark, which is about where you wanted to call it anyway, to get
Yes.
prepared for your other content that you might want
Yes,
to
we
plug.
do, and we should talk about that just a moment because well, it's not.
Give me a pie.
Give me a pie. Mm.
No.
We do have movie night tonight. So not only am I going to be posting on social media some new photographs, in not too long actually, I should be posting them soon, and I still have to post them up on Patreon first, so those will go up there first. But we also have movie night tonight, which I went back to the upper level. I keep accidentally clicking a door. Why are there so many doors to the upper level? I keep walking up to doors and just clicking on them, thinking they're going to open, and then it just moves me to another
Then
room.
it takes you somewhere else.
It takes me back to the original room because there's several doors that connect back there. Brilliant. Okay, back we go.
Tu Wong Fu is such a good movie.
Tu Wong Fu. Yes, we are going to be watching Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. So I'm going to put in my chat right now the link to the Discord, where we will be watching that in 2 hours time.
My purpose in life is playing video games and trying to find a boyfriend while being rude to every man I meet. Valid.
I mean, that's the best way to find a boyfriend, generally.
You'll certainly get the right boyfriend. At the end of it.
Exactly. He'll be nice and subservient. Right, let's use this terminal here. Reactor status. Open door. Can I raise my clearance level as well? Let's just do that. Don't know what that means in this case. Really thought that was going to work. Get off the terminal before you kill us all. Brilliant. Okay.
I'm still here trying to get that pie.
Oh, you're at a porter diner trying to get a pie.
Yes.
Oh god, it's just more rad roaches. Okay.
ADHD is so strong.
Oh, it's a bit irradiated in here. Who would have guessed? Maybe I should go get some Radix. I didn't even think, you know, we're going into a nuclear reactor, I should probably take some Radix.
Touch it.
Touch it.
I touched it.
It's, where's the Radix? Oh, I took
Now I
something
have to
else instead of Radix. That's fine. I just took some mystery drugs. You know, we'll see what I took when the effects kick in. Ooh. There's no fusion core here in the reactor. Why would there even need to be a fusion? I don't know why this would be here. Next to an actual nuclear generator.
I have a pattern. I forgot I have
I'm in dialogue with Hugo again, and he's
Oh,
just
you
staring
poor
at
thing.
me.
I'll come rescue you.
German ponce. Are there any Germans in the Fallout series that aren't evil bastards? Is actually a good question. Because
There
Zimmer,
are very
I mean, he's
few
an American,
Germans.
I guess, but there was what's his name from Fallout 3. He was German. He was evil.
What the?
Doctor.
I know you mean
the one from
Strauss.
Strauss, yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I guess I'm going back out of this area. Back up to the upper atrium properly this time. Okay, there we go. We've killed all the rad roaches, and yes, I'm going to probably have to wrap up afterwards.
Then
after we get out of
I
here.
suggest we probably don't want to log out in here.
No, not in the safety of this vault. With all of our ghoulish friends. You just don't trust Hugo, do you?
Yeah.
It's the accent. I get it.
I do not
Stuck in
trust
the
you.
ether,
I don't want to be around him either.
'cause
I think
He's
we
going to
probably wanna
pound
go
us
back
into
to-
schnitzel first chance he gets.
Wow.
Schnitzel for all.
Actually, that's
We
more
probably want
Stabitha's
to
move.
Head out of here and go to a camp before we wrap up. Or camps.
Darling, we're always camp.
Yes.
Alright, let's leave. Spruce Knob Campground. Beautiful name.
Almost like that. But there's a whiskey, isn't there, called Knob Creek? That's a rum. I think,
There
Knob
is a Knob Creek. I don't know. I've never had it, but I've definitely heard of Knob Creek.
No.
Sounds like my kind of place, really. Not because I'm bisexual, but because I'm a knob. I heard footsteps, but they might have actually been... Oh, I thought they were mine for a second. Were you following me
you're
that whole
sweet.
time? Silly boy. Alright, let's go to our camp. Well, I'll go to my camp. We'll all go to our individual camps. My creepy bell tower. I'll put the lovely arm that I
And
was
I'm
given.
coming to your camp. I want to see if my sign still works.
Oh yes, the hell sign. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
still working.
Well, but collision's weird in this game. The opossum is on the O, but if I rock up and it's like gone behind the O, then it's going to say hello with an opossum sticking its head through the O.
I mean,
instead
that
of
still
hello
sounds
with an
pretty good, in all honesty.
Yeah, it could be worse.
I mean, I like the idea of a sign with a cute little opossum head sticking out of an O.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Hello, possum. Hello, possum.
and it does just say hell opossum,
Yes,
which is I think what we want, isn't it? That's probably about right.
it is. It's a hellish opossum. I mean, that's basically what Stabitha is when you think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah?
scavenges food from anywhere.
Plays
Murders
dead when
things.
overwhelmed.
Can I not
Yeah.
fast travel there? Okay, I can.
Screams, foams.
Screams.
It's a bit too violent for an opossum. Opossums tend to just flee, or yes, they flee or they
She's a
play
rabid
dead.
possum.
She's rabid. She got rabies. Not from being
rare
bitten. She
opossum
bit something
rabies.
else. She's a were-opossum. She was
Were-opossum.
bitten by an opossum and contracted rabies. Now turns into an opossum that bites people.
Would you like a light in your bell tower? Because I just managed to jump all the way up here.
Oh, that
Depends on if
that
it's a
was-
suitably creepy light.
Well, I mean, it's going to be in the tower, so you won't see the light itself. You'll just see the light that it produces.
All of my
Ooh,
beautiful
different
little baby
pictures.
doll heads.
Indeed.
Where is it? Oh no! I think I did break down that doll arm.
Wop wop leg.
Oh, leg, yes.
Now, what were you going to do with it?
I was going to put it in one of the display cases up there.
Just an arm?
Yes. Well, a leg, I suppose. But the plan is to eventually just fill them all up with doll parts.
Right. There, do you like the...
Everyone has to have a hobby.
That would look better red.
Oh my gosh, that's bright.
That is bright, isn't it?
Is
That
it
would look
red
a lot better
now?
red. No, it's not. The white is far too bright, to be honest.
Who put the danger light in? The red one?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
but it's a
that sounds
cycling
very
light.
foreboding. Oh my god, you really can jump up to the top. That's impressive.
That light may not be a bad idea.
Scrap that light. It's not as bad as just one, but it's still the wrong colour.
What was that?
You don't have any of the Halloween decorations?
Yeah.
Oh, I can clip through the wall and take things. That's fun. I'm looting this cabin from outside. Hello, boys. It's time for your daily, penis flattening.
That's a phrase.
Alright, there we go. Let's go in this one. Is there another friend in here?
What about a strobe light? That could be an interesting
Ooh.
look.
Yeah.
Can we have Darude Sandstorm playing in the background as well? That would be a nice touch. Oh dear. I seem to be having technical
I
issues.
bet it's not actually a... Probably could actually use some power speakers.
I have my giant spanking stick.
Giant spanking stick. Now that sounds like fun.
I feel like the cycling...
It's a
I feel like
giant
the
paddle.
cycling light is supposed to be controllable.
Actually, I have a spanking
Right,
stick
so-
too, and I haven't used it
Yeah.
once yet, have I? Let me whip that out. There we go.
The gulper smashing paddle.
What is it? Let me see it. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful. You just need to write Yowie on it. Hello, Morbid Palace. Welcome, darling. Thank you ever so for the bits. Right, let's hit this man with a drum.
It's a good noise.
It is a good noise. Oh, and I leveled up. I ate his corpse and I leveled up. Lovely.
You get XP for eating corpses.
No, I think it just took a while. It took a second to update after I killed him. Alright, what do I put points in now? Let's go for more agility.
I feel like there was something in particular.
Light-footed wood... Well, I
Yeah.
don't need that.
Starched jeans.
Not.
Starch jeans.
I haven't unlocked that in a pack yet, so I don't think I'm going to get it, unfortunately.
Gutting.
I will take Action Girl though. Going to take Action Girl.
Ah! Here we go.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Oh, I'm going to come see. Let's go have
Can
a
I
look.
change what colour this light is? I feel like I can. Yeah, set colour. Oh, that is red. So it's really bright.
It's just-
Okay, so
it's
this is
just blinking.
bright red. Would you prefer blue?
It's still red. Oh, wait, now it's blue. Blue is better.
I like the idea of the
Blue
red,
better?
but the blue does look better. And it matches the
Have you got
sign
that
below,
strobe
so
on
I
as
think the
well?
blue... I don't know about the
That's
strobe.
design too.
I could remove the strobe.
I think the strobe might be just kind of throwing it off. It looks a bit too
Let me
lively.
remove. Let's get rid of the strobe.
But the blue light is quite eerie. I like it.
So we like the blue. Do you want to try some other colours before I jump down?
I don't think other colours are necessary. I think the blue... Well, we could check the green. I think blue looks good, but green's always worth a test.
It's
Actually, you
quite
know
a
what?
warm green.
I do like that green.
It is pretty.
Screams.
That
Purple?
is meh.
Oh, the purple's too welcoming. That's
Ooh.
too lovely.
Hang on, if you make the colour dim, it's a
Oh,
lot
that's-
richer. So what if we
Oh.
go dim red?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's quite foreboding.
Do we like the dim red?
Yes.
We've got the dim blue. So we have a look at that.
That's very pretty.
That is quite
That's just a
pretty.
nice color.
How does the dim green look?
Dim green. Let's have a look.
Sick.
Oh, that looks too nice.
Yeah.
Too nice. It's quite a warm green.
It's like a
still, isn't it?
lime, almost. It's not
Yellow.
evil.
What does yellow look like? Yellow. Oh, that's very warm and cuddly. It's no good.
I mean, it looks a little bit like unhealthy urine, but...
Gross.
The white light is...
Red?
What do you
think the
think?
red-
Dim red.
I think the dim red was the most foreboding of the options.
This one.
It looks evil. I think that's what we want. We want people to pass by and be like, oh, that place does not look welcoming. And then they pass by a bit closer and then they hear the screaming. And then they just leave.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, I quite like that. Does look good. The dim red.
I haven't set up any turrets for that reason. I don't have to worry. People just come by and they're like, oh, I'm not going over there.
You got a hell sign on the front.
That,
I think this is.
and I
this
sit
now
here
does
playing
look
my
like a sign.
banjo. It's very not welcoming.
Yeah. No, that isn't welcoming. You're quite. That's If ever there was a building I wouldn't approach, you're doing a good job of creating it.
You know what? I keep people quite far afield with the doll heads too. It's quite helpful.
Yes. And I suppose if somebody walks past the doll heads, walks past the red light, walks past the fuck playing a banjo on the
They're not walking past them. You think the Snarlygaster will stop them?
Well, if that doesn't stop them, let's be honest, they're fair game.
Yes. Going to beat this buzzard. No, he's a good boy. Look at him. Look at that beautiful face. He's smooth. Like a Sphinx cat.
The only thing I think you need that you don't have is a few weapon racks that display weapons that are completely ludicrous but that are aesthetically...
That would be good. At some point. Now the problem is that those weapons wouldn't be soaked in blood. The weapons, there should be an option.
No, that's true.
I need a soaked in blood skin for all my weapons.
All of them.
Just to make, or at least rust. You know, the rust is fine. Like this suppressed 10mm. I like that.
Yeah,
it's covered in like a rust paint, which is very good.
Yeah.
Get your photos. We're all here together.
Yes, we need to get some. Oh, are you wearing a slave collar?
I'm always wearing a Splodies if I'm in this tune.
We do need to. Should we get a? Let me just place a light so that we've got some.
Let's get some light going, and we can have a nice picture together.
Yes, exactly. Because lighting, obviously, as you know, is what makes or breaks a good photo.
It does. You know, I've got a lot of experience with that. What's the button for G, isn't it?
I know what light I want. I can't find it. So I appreciate it isn't terribly helpful. Oh, here we go. Doesn't bloody turn on. Hang on a second.
There we go. That's me retching after a meal.
You do have a generator here, don't you?
I do somewhere. Yeah, yes, this is Jenny out back.
The
screaming is just... It's constant. It's so good. I love it.
Do you not think at some point that's going to become annoying?
No, not at all.
Okay. Now,
it's wonderful.
This is now turned on, so why isn't this turning on? Oh, it's because the Switch ones don't have an aura.
There we go. I'll do the thumbs up.
Well, that produces so much less light than I thought it would.
That's okay. We can just add it in post.
No, we'll do this properly. This will give us enough light.
Oh my god, that's too much light. That's so blown out.
You moved that back a bit. But still too bright, isn't it?
It's so bright. Nuke. All these are...
I can't go
Feral. Oh, that's perfect. Going to just adjust this there a little bit. Let's turn down the contrast. There we are. There's so many filters. They're all terrible. There we go. We'll go with the nuke. That's good. Okay, and then we just need a frame. What's a frame? Oh,
well,
no.
I'm using a pride frame. Why not?
Absolutely, that's perfect. Let's do that. Pride frame. We're so... You know what, though? This colour's all wrong. So I have to change this now. There we go. A little bit more colour in here. Welcome to Appalachia. Vault Pride. Wonderful. We've done it, darlings.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. What excellent pictures. Oh my goodness. I'm so chuffed.
Do you want me to get rid of this light now?
Marie is still like hovering in the air. The industrial lighting. I mean, it does kind of ruin the vibe, doesn't it?
There's a little bit, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll put it over here, and there's a switch.
Lovely,
so
next to the solar panel. Oh
can...
yeah, that's great. Yes, we can just turn it off. Lovely, thank you.
Anytime we need to take pictures, we have.
Yes, we have a beautiful. We'll build a photo studio. We wonderful.
Exactly.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Well, let me pop on my hat. Oh my god. So we can look at Stabitha's face for a second.
Wow.
Wonderful. And I can say my farewells to chat because I do have to go. It's 4:30 now over here. And we have to wrap up. So I'm going to go away now, unfortunately. But thank you, darlings, all for coming along and watching us play. And thank you, Kyle and Marie, for playing with me, because I had a lovely time. And I hope you did as well.
Pleasure.
It was pretty good, despite the
Yeah.
fact that, you know, Hugo was ridiculous and we had to, it's pretty good, despite the fact that the game itself is fundamentally bad.
I think we did okay that we only had one fuckwit to deal with. You know, as opposed to the 10, 12, 15 we might have had to worry about.
Yes. Well, you
I
know,
just wish
I'm sure there'll be
the
plenty of...
quests were actually listenable together. Like,
Yes, I mean, the fact that we can't go into a dungeon together and all do the quest at the same time is just fundamentally flawed when this is a multiplayer game. Love it. Anyhow, I must go. So, be sure, my darlings, that you are following a humble streamer and MarieGuillotine so that you can see when they go live. Because I know that Kyle's been streaming quite a bit, and you've been streaming too, Marie, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I tend to stream a bit later because I'm PSTs, so yeah.
It's perfect. So Kyle streams a bit earlier too, because Kyle's off there in on the Turf Island.
Exactly.
Kyle's off at Turf Island.
Between the three of us, we've got you covered whatever day.
Yes.
Time
So make sure you're following us up, because Kyle's got something new coming along. I don't think he even knows fully what it is yet.
no, I've got no idea.
So new, he doesn't know.
That's the best kind.
It'll be good, whatever it is, I'm sure.
And we have Tu Wong Fu tonight. So, as I said before, make sure you're in the Discord. That will be at 6:30. We used to start at 6. It's a bit too early. So that's 6:30 EST, 2 hours from now, basically. And we will be watching Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, which is an iconic piece of queer cinema, really. Wonderful. And
If you haven't seen it, you should.
You should. You really should. And it was quite groundbreaking when it came out, certainly. Still is. I mean, if it came out today, you just know that there would be an outrage. Absolutely.
And we love outrages.
It would probably be an even worse outrage if it came out today.
Be gay, do cry.
Yes, with how reactionary things have become. Anyhow, let's not end on a depressing note. Let's just end instead. Ta for now, my darlings. Mwah.